estamos y el otro. Bueno. Bueno. Del último super. Ahí está, ya estamos al aire. Muy buenas gente, ¿cómo están hoy? Sean bienvenidos hoy a un nuevo directo de cobertura del Capcom Pro Tour Offline. Estamos aquí ahora con el sexto, el antepenúltimo evento que queda del circuito offline y es el segundo y último Super Premier de todos, ya que hace unos días fue el Super Premier de Singapur que terminó con las clasificaciones del jugador japonés Shuto con Akuma y el jugador estadounidense Nephew con Yuri, siendo Nephew el único estadounidense que fue a Singapur y que se logró clasificar. Así que con eso ahora permite que dos miembros de su región, o sea, EU Canada West, se puedan clasificar ahora que él no está. Es entre Samurai, JB y Snake Eyes, tres de los favoritos que pueden clasificarse ahí. Ahora con esto, después de pasados una semana, bueno, 2 semanas, estamos ahora con el segundo Super Premier y último evento en Asia, que es el Super Premier de Japón, que comenzó con un total de más de 1200 players registrados y que ahora llegamos a los últimos 16. Aquí estamos ahora en el top 16 del Super Premier de Japón y básicamente Japón dominando. Bueno, con la excepción acá de que Leshar es de Corea, pero debido al tema de la Street Fighter League Japan, ahora está viviendo en Japón. Pero debido a algunas problemáticas que tuvo, al estar en la Street Fighter League Japan y obviamente estar viviendo en Japón, no puede no puede participar ni en el World Warrior de su región, o sea, Corea, ni tampoco puede participar en el World Warrior de Japón, ya que obviamente él no es japonés, al ser coreano. O sea que básicamente Leshar no puede participar en ninguno de los dos World Warriors, ni en el World Warrior de su región, ni en el World Warrior de la región del país que está viviendo. Obviamente por el tema de la Street Fighter League Japan. Así que la única forma para Leshar para clasificarse es vía el es vía los offline events. Y obviamente justamente Leshar está ahora mismo aquí en el Super Premier de Japón en el top 16 de Winnerside. Así que aquí vamos, top 16 Winnerside. Tenemos a Machabo contra Ryukichi, que eso va a ser una Akuma contra Ken. Luego Mago contra Gachikun, que eso va a ser una Yuri versus Rashid. Luego tenemos a Leshar contra Momochi en el Ed Mirror. Y luego tenemos a Fudo contra Tokido, que va a ser Ed contra Ken. O sea que tenemos dos Kens, sí, dos Kens, una Akuma, una Yuri y tres Eds en Top 16 World Side. Y luego por Losers, que ahora llego ahí, tenemos a Ending Walker contra Fujimura, que eso va a ser Ed contra Akuma. Ahí ya con eso sumamos 4 Eds y 2 Akumas. Luego Chubasa contra Hikaru, que es Yuri versus Aki. Ahí tenemos ya la segunda Yuri y primera Aki. Y luego Oniki contra Torimeshi. Oniki usa Kimberly Bison. Y Torimeshi usa obviamente Dawson. Y por último TS contra Xiao Hai, que eso va a ser Akuma contra Ken, sí, Ken, Kami o Bison de Shanghai. Si usa Bison van a ser dos Bison. Si usa Kami va a ser la única Kami. Y si usa Ken, tres Kens. Bueno, TS también usa Ken de secundario ahora. Así que podría ser que tengamos acá 4 Kens, o sea, Tokido, Ryukichi, TS y Xiaohai. Y si Xiaohai usa el Bison, tendríamos 2 Bisons, que son Oniki y Xiaohai. Pero creo que mi parte pienso que el matchup de Bison Kimberly es bastante, un poco malo para el Bison. Bueno, bastante malo para la bastante malo para el Bison, el Kimberly Bison. Pero el Bison obviamente puede superar eso. Pero el Bison la pasa mal con el Dalsim. O sea que posiblemente Oniki use a la Kimberly contra el Dalsim de Torimeshi. Que obviamente Torimeshi es uno de los 2 mejores Dalsims del mundo. Bueno, de Japón, junto con Mochi. Así que con esto aviso que por algunos problemas de producción que hubo acá durante el evento, todos los matches del Top 16 Winners no fueron transmitidos. Pero en parte puedo avisar cómo fueron los resultados. Machabo Ryukichi ganó Machabo 2-1 contra Ryukichi. Después el después el Gachikun contra Mago ganó Mago 2-0 contra Gachikun. Después, Leshar Momochi, por razón inesperada que pasó, Momochi tiró a Leshar a Losers 2-1. Y luego Tokido contra Fudo terminó con victoria de Tokido 2-1 contra Fudo. O sea, de los matches que se transmitieron en el evento solo fueron, que obviamente según es lo que vi, el único de los eventos de Top 16 Loser que se transmitió, o 2 de ellos que se transmitieron, fueron Tsubasa Hikaru y Oniki Torimeshi. Ending Worker Fujimura y TS Xiaohai se jugaron Upscream, que terminó con Ending Worker eliminando a Fujimura 2-0 y después Xiaohai eliminando a TS 2-0. Los únicos que sí se fueron unstream del top 16 fueron estos dos y luego los 4 de aquí. Que fueron, primero viene ahora Tsubasa contra Hikaru Shipne, que va a ser Yuri contra Aki. Y luego tendríamos después Oniki contra Torimeshi, que es un que es una Kimberly o Bison contra Dalsim. Así que vamos por el primer match, que obviamente debido a los problemas de producción no se pudo jugar los matches de Winner's Side. Y aquí vamos. Es Tsubasa contra Hikaru Shipne. Así que arreglamos acá la calidad para que no sea tan automática. Lo hacemos en 480. Y aquí vamos. Hikaru Shipne contra Tsubasa. Aquí vamos. La mejor aquí del mundo contra la Rank 1 Yuri del ranking global. Ahí está.
Ending Walker has defeated Fujimura 2-0.
Sí, 2-0.
So Ending Walker is in losers round 2 of top 16 as well. Machabo defeated Ryukichi. What a run Machabo is on,
Which character does Machabo use right now?
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he played Ken, but I haven't seen him in so long. It might be the Akuma. I don't know. We'll find out later because he is in top 8.
Right.
That top 16 winners matches are going directly into top 8. Mago defeated Gachikun 2-0. So Mago on the jury, able to take down the Rashid.
That's 4 2-0s to start off this top 16, honestly.
Y aquí vamos.
So that's crazy. But we
Yuri
got
contra
Yuri,
Aki.
Going
Y
up
tenemos
against
a Ringe y a
Now
James
that I see
Chen
the
en
jury,
el
you're right. I
micrófono
definitely have seen this
del
fight
Super Premier
before.
Japan.
Yeah, but I mean, again, just
Y aquí vamos.
qualified for nephew. Obviously, the $1 million character for Uma. So very much still a strong
Señor
character.
Hikaru
People don't
Shipne,
talk
la
about
mejor
Yuri as
Aki
much
del mundo
anymore
contra
because,
Tsubasa,
we always talk
la
about
rank
the
1
Bisons
Yuri
and
del
the
ranking
Akumas and stuff,
global.
but she's still so
Qué
good.
buena el obra
But
de
Hikaru
parte de
doesn't care
Hikaru.
right now. I mean, look at
Se
this.
sabe todas las técnicas
Oh
de
my
la Aki, el
goodness.
Hikaru.
Yeah, and Jury,
Por eso,
she's
por ejemplo, el
one of those characters
Broski
that does everything
aprendió
good, but not a
bastante
lot
de
great.
la,
But she doesn't have a lot of
de la
weaknesses,
superioridad
so
de
it's all
Aki
about
gracias
your
a
management
Hikaru.
as a player, being content with the reward she does get, because a lot of the times, in certain situations, it's not as much as
Y este
other
match creo
characters,
que en parte
but look
es
at
malo
that.
para,
You got
un
a
poco
rank
malo
pick
para
drive
la
rush cancel,
Aki.
you just
Lo
shave
mató.
away the life.
Lo mató.
Tsubasa opened up Hikaru in the corner as well. Will require the super to finish the job, but that's not a problem.
Round para
That new
Tsubasa.
buff that she got right there off
Quiere
the target
abrirse el
combo.
marcador
Of course,
1-0 el
once your
señor
scaling gets so
Tsubasa.
far down, like every little hit that you add in there will add to the damage.
Sigamos.
And so there you go,
Take the back throw de parte de Hikaru.
Round over there.
Fuja DP. Hostia, creo que quiso hacer antiaéreo ahí Hikaru y no le funcionó. Pero salió el counter hit, no el punish counter.
Hikaru hasn't tried to escape, with the command dash because I think Tsubasa's been going for a lot of throws.
El cross up. Cross up en punish counter. Uy, eso sí va a doler. Veneno. Throw. Pared, presión. ¿Lo mata? Sí, lo tiene que gastarse en level 3 si quiere confirmar la D. Porque si después no lo confirmaba ahí, Chubi basta con solo un confirm de alguno de sus botones, especialmente la crouching medium kick, lo mata a Hikaru. Pero ok, fue un round del primer game entre Hikaru y Chubi basta.
But of course, Tsubasa right now
throw,
distinctive lead in terms of
la
resources
piscina,
right now because of those
el charco de veneno, nada. Throw, pero por desgracia no fue throw, punish counter. Cuidado el proyectil fuja. Salto. Eso para hacerlo plus. El overhead. Se gasta el level 3 y creo que lo va a dejar en burnout. Sí, es un burnout parece ser. Sí, burnout. DP para castigar el crosser. Throw. Bien. Y se salió de la pared de Hikaru. Gracias que recuperó rápido la barra de drive. Lo mató. 1-0 a favor de Chubi Basa.
Yeah, nice check right there, realizing it looked like Hikaru was trying to get a little bit extra space, get a little bit closer to be more of a threat with the throw after getting your move blocked, but did not make it a tight enough attack right there like that.
Qué buena.
Yeah, exactly right. And that's what you still get if you want to make it a true block string. You're often going to get a strike throw scenario.
Fuja DP.
Nice wake up read right there from Tsubasa.
Veneno otra vez.
Yep. Just gonna go throw. And Tsubasa having trouble getting out of this corner position over here.
It's huge, right? Hikaru and Aki both so good at playing from a life lead. So if Hikaru gets set up an early significant hit like that, you can see how much control he obtains.
Remember that great comeback.
Un confirm más de Hikaru y lo mata.
So clearly not over right now. So.
Tagging him here and there with that crouch medium kick. Gets thrown to the corner. Hikaru's got a.
Bien.
He's got
Throw tech. Le castigó bien con la jumping. Esa creo que fue jumping medium kick. Pero ok, round para Hikaru. Quiere ir al 1-1. Uy, esa patada. Esa es la forward. La forward heavy kick. Que encima es plus. Hostia, otra vez. No, veneno. Se viene punch counter throw. Throw. Bien, throw tech. Para evitar el throw loop. Otro throw. Presión. ¡Qué buena! ¡Qué buen confirm de la crouching medium kick! Muerto. Dead. 1-1.
That's what we talked about before, right? We mentioned Hikaru's quickness, his speed of recognition and processing power is, I mean, one of the best in the business.
1-1 estamos. Estamos ahora en game 3.
Yeah, remember, Crouch medium kick can't be cancelled
Fuja DP. Fuja OD DP. No. Otra vez. Veneno. Qué buen daño y buen confirm para veneno extra. Throw is dead. Yes. Match point para Hikaru. Otra vez. Segundo command throw. O sea que aquí tiene un command throw, como vieron ahí. Falta que en el siguiente update, el siguiente parche de balance, ahora el command throw de aquí Confirmable en combo. Uy, qué buen cross-up encima en punch counter. Daño. Cross-up de nuevo. Is dead. Dead. Vaya cross-up de parte de Hikaru. Hizo 3 cross-ups contra Chubibasa. Dead.
Hikaru is gonna move on.
That was so sick. Hikaru is a mad scientist right there.
Oh, so gross.
Vaya confirm de Hikaru.
Slightly pull people out where like visually you can barely even tell that it happened. That is nasty, man. Because if you're new to Street Fighter 6 and whatnot, if the opponent's all the way in the...
Con esto Chubibasa queda fuera y Hikaru pasa al Losers Round 2, que es posibilidad de clasificación a top 8. Así que con esto ahora vamos con Oniki contra Torimeshi. Que obviamente el señor Oniki no va a usar, por ejemplo, no va a usar Bison, porque Bison Dalsim es un poco malo para el Bison, o sea, es muy ventajoso para el Dalsim, y la Kimberly lo hace mejor contra el Dalsim que el Bison, y eso que el Bison es top tier. Y aquí vamos. Oniki contra Torimeshi. Sí, además que Torimeshi está en el mismo equipo que Tokido, Leshar y Akira, que es Reject.
Back in the building as well, gonna be repping that Dalsim Oniki on the Bison.
It's so cool to see though.
¿Va a ir por Bison o va a ir por Kimberly Oniki?
Mochi, RC win. I saw someone with a sign that said RC win.
Yeah, and RC is for Torimeshi.
Yeah, I was just like, maybe they're a CVS2 fan. They just want to see some more roll canceling or something like that. But you know,
Kimberly.
I like the fact. Oh, he's gonna go with the Kimberly to fight Dalsim more than Bison, huh? Interesting.
I know. I think in theory fighting wise, Kimberly should do good against Dalsim, right?
Yeah. It can be tricky. I mean, you have to have
Y aquí vamos. Las caras. Y aquí vamos. Oniki, Kimberly versus Torimeshi, Dalsim. Desde Street Fighter 5, creo que incluso desde Street Fighter 4 el Torimeshi solo ha jugado Dalsim. Lo mismo que Momochi. Presión con el Yoga Fire.
Tapping, pressing light punches in that scenario right there, perfectly timed for that trade. And if it wasn't for that trade, it would have been a perfect victory as well. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, this is kind of like shades of Street Fighter 5 Dalsim.
Joder, round rápido para Torimeshi. El Torimeshi sabe bien el matchup de Kimberly. Y eso que la Kimberly da un cáncer le da un cáncer al Dalsim.
Escape a little bit prematurely, does drive reversal there. It's a lot of meter, but man, that Fierce was huge.
Yeah, Torimeshi is so low on drive gauge right now. But even despite all that, Torimeshi has a life lead and the level 3
oh my God, lo mata. 1-0 a favor de Torimeshi.
Torimeshi is willing to press back in that instance at that close range. Oh, still alive, just barely.
Not yet.
And Oniki, he's got CA on deck as well, right? Torimeshi's in burnout. It's going to be tough, though.
The float just negates the spray cans completely. And yeah, you try to run there, and I'm sure you tried to do run with the neck slicer, right? And it just couldn't get that out in time.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, even though Torimeshi was in burnout, didn't have any meter.
Y eso que Kimberly lo hace bien con Dalsim. Es solo que el Torimeshi es GOAT. Es uno de los GOAT de la Dalsim Nation, junto con Momochi y Mr. Crimson. Por desgracia, Mr. Crimson fue eliminado por Nemo 2-0 en ronda 3 de pool. O sea, fue eliminado en el segundo día, pero el señor Crimson eliminó a Chris Wong, Akuma, 2-0. Y por desgracia, Daigo perdió en su primer match del día 2 del Super Premier Japan contra Kings Vega 2-1, por lo que parece ser.
Nikki looking in prime spot. I love that air OD fireball.
Presión de Yoga Fire. Buen confirm de Oniki. Mala idea usar ese Dry Reversal. Round para Oniki.
A lot of times you get Dawson knocked down, you're like, gotta pressure him. You forget he has a universal wake up. Oh no, that was a misconfirm from Oniki right there.
Command throw. Ese fue el command throw del Dalsy. Que no se usa mucho el command throw del Dalsy. Buena.
Nice teleport, and then gets the hit.
Inferno.
Yeah, he's got one more if he feels like it, honestly, and he might even get close to burnout if he does.
Oh man,
throw.
Throw. Nikki looking to establish that. No, the Tormeshi was just gonna block it out.
Yeah, beautiful aims on the drills and the head rolls. Nice! Chase down, knew he was gonna
Pared,
back.
no.
Here's the opportunity, but
No,
the overhead
el drill,
sniped out by
match
Torameshi.
point para Torimeshi, a punto de eliminar a Oniki del torneo.
It often gives Dulcim a +2 property as well if he gets like punished by a drill on a grounded opponent.
Yeah, and you know, it was
Yoga
probably
Fire.
more trying to just
Teleport.
throw attempt right there.
Los bajos.
Yeah, just
Se usa el
like
level,
that.
tiene que usar el level
But
3. Tiene que
level
usarlo
3
si quiere el
ahora
bufo de daño y
Just
movilidad.
100% damage here, a little bit of extra speed.
Yeah, it's huge for Oniki. Got the corner as well, and Torameshi low on drive.
Bien,
farm, but
escapó de
just
pared
right in the
de
corner, beat the
Torimeshi.
teleport, and Torameshi's building
Gracias
back that
al
drive as
Yoga
well.
Teleport.
Man.
No,
Got the
Yoga
hit,
Fire.
yeah, punish counter on that landing. There's a
Yoga,
lot of
Yoga,
recovery frames on that
Yoga.
down elbow when it whiffs like that.
Level 3.
Oh, here we go, burned out. Torameshi burns himself out. So this is,
man.
if Oniki can get it, it's
Otra vez.
gotta be now because
Confirm.
she can smother you.
Nada,
but just
it's over.
needs the teleport.
Torimeshi elimina a
And
Oniki
that's the thing, right? You see him
2-0.
go with that back BDM punch.
Con esto ya está confirmado el top 16 Round 2 Losers, donde va a tener otro Ed Mirror. Ok, creo que acá hay un corte, me parece ser. Acá están los matches. Y obviamente upscreen, por desgracia, Ryukichi eliminó a Shanghai 2-1. O sea que de representantes internacionales que quedan son Ending Walker de UK y Leshar de Corea, aunque obviamente Leshar esté viviendo en Japón. Después de todo el resto es Japón, nada más y nada menos. Tenemos un Fudo contra Ending Walker, que va a ser un Ed Mirror. Después Leshar contra Hikaru, que va a ser Aki contra Ed. Después Gachikun contra Torimeshi, esto va a ser un Rashid contra Tolsum. Y obviamente Ryukichi esperando ahora en top 8 Winner Side, top 8 Loser Side, al que gane de Gachikun Torimeshi. Creo que ahora vamos con el Ed Mirror, Fudo contra Ending Walker. Y ahí está, el Ed Mirror entre Fudo y Ending Walker. Así que vamos ahí.
He's got that
El Ed Mirror.
power up as well, so you know we saw it work for Sako when he first had his kid.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sako like destroyed everybody that tournament. That was like one of the most like blatant diaper buffs that I've ever seen.
Aquí vamos, Ed Mirror. Incluso si el que gane de ellos se tendrá que pelear el que gane de Hikaru contra Leshar. Y eso podría ser otro Ed Mirror. Pero interesante que los dos únicos Bisons, obviamente sí, los dos únicos Bison que eran Oniki y Shanghai están ya fuera, pero los que quedan son los Eds. O sea, el personaje más repetido del top 32 aquí fue Ed. O sea, estaba Momochi, Leshar, Fudo y Ending Walker. 4 Eds. Qué buen confirm de Fudo. Lo mató. Round para Fudo contra Ending Walker. Porque creo que el registro que hay entre Fudo y Ending Walker ha sido que Ending Walker le ha ganado casi todas las veces a Fudo. En el último torneo de Street Fighter V, que fue la Topanga, Ending Walker le ganó a Fudo creo que 5-3. No, 5-2 fue. En el último torneo, el último evento de Street Fighter V, que fue la Topanga, el Ending Walker le ganó a Fudo 5-2. Después hubo otro evento que tuvieron y fue victoria de Ending Walker 2-0 contra Fudo. O sea que Ending Walker ha sido la pared que Fudo no ha podido romper. Por las dudas, el Ending Walker es el que lleva obviamente el Costume 3, mientras que Fudo lleva el Costume de FAU. Backthrow Punish Counter. Buen usado el reversal, pero Fudo tiene barra drive. ¿Buena? ¿Lo mata? Sí, lo mata. Lo mata a Ending Walker. No, Pixel. Ahora sí. De Forward. Ese creo que fue de Standing Heavy Punch. Ok, final round del primer game. ¿Quién abrirá el marcador? ¿Será Ending Walker o será Fudo? Bye.
Good damage all the way to the corner. Not as much meter gain as before, but as you can see, Fudo's almost at a level 2 again already.
Exactly right.
Uy, ya casi tiene level 2 para usar el combo del sueño. Forward throw punish counter. Qué buena. ¿Lo mata? No hizo confirm en level 2. O no, hizo over. No, también fallan ambos. Y lo mata Fudo, porque level 2 pierde contra golpes. El flicker se considera golpe físico, por eso es que el level 2 del Ed perdió. Si Ed es golpeado en el level 2, o sea, cuando está ejecutando el level 2, porque los level 2 pierden contra golpes. Con excepción de algunos level 2 que pueden ganar a algunos golpes y proyectiles, la mayoría de level 2 solo son invencibles a proyectiles. Así que buen confirm de parte de Fudo. Y Fudo ya va 1-0 contra Ending Walker en este Ed Mirror. Pared. Quiso hacer kill switch para evitar el proyectil, pero le falló a Fudo. El flicker para evitar obviamente los saltitos. Side switch, pero obviamente no confirmó el golpe. Ahora sí lo confirmó. No, otra vez el drop. Stand still.
Like I said, when you're young, you don't know danger yet, right? So you just go crazy.
The burdens of reality dampen your soul.
Oh, look at this! Dude, this is like a Guile match here, dude. They're throwing projectiles.
Throw, muerto. Raúl para el enfoque. Positive potato, la patata positiva.
Exactly how you do that level 2. We've seen Ending Walker do that even in
Street
Fighter 5.
Yeah, they both swung with the standing medium kick to start, but Fudo was just like 1 or 2 frames earlier. Oh yeah,
I love that challenge to plus frames. Ending Walker,
back throw punish counter de parte de Walker.
Because it was a punish counter throw.
Y Fudo está en burnout.
With the heavy kick flicker, that's what you love to see.
Yeah, and there's that meaty fireball preventing.
Mientras que Ending Walker está con casi barra full. No, lo mató.
That was so clean, Ending Walker. Why you are so ridiculous sometimes, bruh.
Lo mató. 1-1 lo empata Walker.
How did he know that's what Fudo was looking for?
He just wound it up a little bit and just let it go right before Ed actually launched across the screen. So good.
So good. But here we go, Fudo with a great start here.
That's steal.
Gonna get the corner position over here. Oh, trade combo.
Trade combo a favor de Fudo. Buena. No. Usó heavy Psycho Opa ahí. Y lo wifió. No castigó bien ahí con el Psycho, con el heavy Psycho Opa. Y se llevó un punish a favor de Fudo. Flicker. Pero match point ahora para Fudo. A punto de eliminar a Ending Walker, el último representante europeo que queda en este Super Premier de Japón. ¡Qué buena! Back throw.
And then sniping Ending Walker. I mean, this is great positioning from Fudo. Ending Walker has to come to him
Flicker para obviamente chequear el dry rush y detenerlo.
Well, he's also trying to get to that level 2. You can tell right now. He's got it now. So He's gonna try to see if he can get
Back
something
throw,
going.
no, throw.
Maybe try to get a dream,
Right
dream
there.
combo. Oh,
No,
he
no
was
confirmó ahí
that.
Fudo.
Oh, you see him from
Si lo
that
hubiera
distance.
confirmado,
Fudo
creo
has been
que
so clean and
Machabo
tight
lo
when it comes to
dejaba
the
casi
pressure.
sin
He
vida.
was one pixel away for a
Ay,
level 3
Dios.
as well.
Ay,
So.
no.
We got the level 2 in again,
Throw.
but nice. This time Fudo lets go of the parry, so he's gonna punish counter thrown. I say that.
Forward
but
throw,
punish counter throw this
projectil.
time.
Oh, wake up
Uy, it's over.
buttons!
Dead.
The wake up buttons from
Y
Fudo.
Fudo elimina a Ending Walker 2-1. El último representante europeo ha quedado fuera del torneo con esto. Y Fudo avanza a top 8 loser side. Ahora Fudo tiene que esperar al ganador de Hikaru contra Leshar, que creo que es el siguiente match de ahora, me parece ser. A ver, no. Creo que hay corte. ¿No? ¿No hay corte? No me jodas. Creo que acá hubo, creo que match. El resto de matches se fueron upstream. El Leshar contra... A ver. El Leshar Hikaru y el Gachikun contra... Sí, se fueron upstream. Pero aviso. Leshar elimina a Hikaru 2-0. Y Gachikun elimina a Torimeshi 2-1. Por lo que con esto así ha quedado el top 8 del Super Premier Japan. Por The Winner's Side, Machabo contra Mago y Momochi contra Tokido. O sea que tenemos Akuma contra Yuri y Ed versus Ken. Y luego por Loser Side tenemos el Ed Mirror entre Fudo versus Leshar. O sea, tenemos 3 Eds en top 16, en top 8. Y luego Gachikun contra Ryukichi, que va a ser Rashid versus Ken. O sea que tenemos 2 Kens y 3 Eds en top 8. Y después del resto tenemos una Akuma, una Yuri y un Rashid. Después todo lo demás es repetido. O sea, Ed y Ken. 3 Eds y 2 Kens. Pero 2 de esos Eds están en losers y un Ed en winners. El que está en winners es Momochi. Y lo que está en el loser son Fudo y Leshar. Pero básicamente es Asia dominando. O sea, 7 japoneses y un coreano en el top 8. Obviamente, este evento es súper stacked. Por lo que tiene sentido de que los que están acá tienen que ser lo mejor de lo mejor. Y claro que lo están. Aunque lástima que ni Yon Takeuchi, ni Kobaya, ni Junior, ni Hikaru, ni Hibiki lograron llegar ni a top 16. O sea, dio tristeza que la mejor Lilia del mundo, la mejor Aki del mundo, ¿quién más? ¿Quién más? Uno de los top Dalsim del mundo, que es Torimeshi. ¿Quién más? Y de los internacionales, ni Zen ni DCQ lograron pasar la ronda 3 del día 2, que fueron eliminados abajo. O sea que la tuvieron jodida. Noah de Prodigy eliminó a Higuchi. Obviamente después de ser tirado a losers por Tokido 2-0. Eliminó a Higuchi 2-1 en Final Game, Final Round. Pero por desgracia fue eliminado por Xiao Hai 2-0. Que él era el último representante estadounidense. O sea que de USA el más cercano fue Noah. Bueno, después también estuvo JB y Lex. Pero ellos perdieron en la ronda 2 del día 2 en pools del top 128. Nephew fue eliminado, sufrió la maldición de Marisa. O sea, un matchup que odie, que el Nephew creo que tiene maldecido, es el matchup de Marisa. Y justamente el que eliminó a Nephew fue Johnny con Marisa 2-0. Brian F fue eliminado en pools en el día 1. Justo, o sea, fue en Winners Finals y luego en Losers Finals fue eliminado Brian F. Por una Yuri y por una Modern Marisa. JB con Rashid perdió creo que contra un Bison Player, que no sé cuál era. El ex perdió también, no sé contra quién. Obviamente revisaremos después, cuando terminemos el evento, para ver contra quiénes perdieron cada uno. Pero eso es a partir del top 18. Pero aquí está el top 8, que obviamente va a ser FT3, que va a ser Mago, Machabo Mago, Yuri contra Kuma, Momochi Tokido, Ed contra Ken. Luego en Losers, Fudo, Leshar, Ed Mirror. Y por último Gachikun contra Ryukichi, Rashid versus Ken. Creo que acá hay un corte de 5 minutos y creo que ya volvemos. O vamos directo a los matches. Sí, hay un corte. Seguimos. Hay otro corte de 30 minutos, madre mía. Y aquí vamos, primer match. La presentación de los jugadores, vamos a verla. De todos los jugadores que llegan, de los 8 jugadores que llegaron al top 8 del Super Premier Japan.
He was Oniki taking down so many big names. I know Incross had actually mentioned it. He took down
Y aquí vamos.
like so many different people like Moke, Emperor, Torimeshi, Moke, Yuto, the like, right? I think is easily one of his best performances of the year because that man, he's actually taken akin to like becoming a TO and actually like one of the guys that helps run the esports high school over in Shibuya.
Yes.
So I'm actually thoroughly surprised with his run.
I'm actually surprised at some of these top spots just in general, though. Like how they've reached here. Like you see Mago up in this top spot in the top 8 in winner's side with Jury, which a character you don't typically see as much. You know, some of the people kind of left the character to the wayside. We've seen him do well in league, but in terms of like tournaments, in terms of like high-level results,
Machabo.
So much. But same can be said of Machabo.
Right, that is
back to the fray with the Akuma.
100% correct. Like you
Akuma contra
really
Yuri.
get to see Machabo on the big stage as often, maybe like scraping through to a top 16, but him showing in the work with the Akuma is going to be very impressive to see. But he has to face off against Mago, which is something that he's been doing these last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
For him to be up on this stage is a pretty significant deal. Maybe we get to see a different side of Mr. Optimal. But Mago, you talked about his jury performance overall. He's really gelled well with this character. He's gone back and forth too with Cammy in the very early stages, but him trying to figure out jury to this degree has been so inspirational to watch. This is a really big sidebar question.
Okay.
Do you think the Terry would ever come out in the top 8?
I was going to say no right now. No.
Okay.
I
have to ask.
Why would you throw your chances away? It's not that Terry is such like a terrible character that he couldn't work, but you've already solidified yourself so much with Jury. You're already so prepared and prepped for any matchup. Like we've seen over in Street Fighter League, matchups that aren't so good for Jury or maybe kind of mid for her, he's still able to operate around. He is just so good as a momentum-based sort of player that I think he has to be solidified with the character first for that to happen.
Then going into it, as we get the rest of our combatants, we have Momochi versus Tokido, and that is going to be an insane banger too, in regards to like where they're at in the divisions. Momochi coming in with Ed as the premier Ed, I should say, really inventing the
Shinobi Prime
and how he should perform. I think they go down first to the shoes. They had to check out. They did a kick check on stream. These guys are beasts.
So let him pass. Let him pass.
Yeah, I wanted to see how he nodded him, that's all. Okay, I appreciate that. But him going up against Tokido, how do you feel about that? Tokido has actually had a very impressive run himself.
I think this is where maybe Tokido's run actually stops, I should say, because it's not that Tokido's bad. I'm going to be so real. Again, we talked about this in Street Fighter League. Do you have a game plan as a Ken player for Ed?
Yes.
You've seen some of these players not be so prepared and prayer. Like you've seen Kosa be able to do so, but then Momochi was able to take him down. So I want to see what Tokido has to fight the likes of Momochi, but usually speaking, it's the Ed players killing the Ken players and not having something.
Ahí está grabando.
I definitely got.
Está grabando por el contenido de su canal.
I feel like they've upped the prices on those bad boys in Japan, and they got it at the wrong time. But man, those things are amazing. I will say this. Look at that. He's putting the camera in everybody's face, including his own. I like that. Yeah. He's got his eyes on the content game. Damn. You see how fast that swiveled? Complete 180. Going into the next part of it, though, loser side, Fudo versus Leshar, as if there weren't enough Eds going on this weekend. We have the other 2 premier ones facing off head-to-head in loser side. Fudo versus Leshar is going to be absolutely insane battle because it's not going to be the first we've seen it either.
Yeah, we've seen it quite a bit over in League. We've seen it out here a lot. We're going to see it land in Japan quite a bit because I feel like this character populates the Asia region. We saw Fudo do really well against Indy Walker leading up to this, making Indy Walker lead into 9th. So I want to see what Leshar brings to the table in that mirror match. But, you know, Fudo is a very aggressive Ed player, very in front of your face continuously. But Leshar is clean and pristine. He's always ready to be able to maneuver in the right way so he can anti-air, so he can hit the heavy or maybe the DP if need be. He's always just shifting where he needs to stand so that he is ready for any sort of approach.
I think he has really good reads as to when players want to press certain buttons in certain situations. I think if there was any sort of like NBA jam stat I could really plug in, his game sense being at like an 8 out of 10, and then his like adaptability being at like a sharp 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Execution, 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You barely ever see him drop, especially when he's confident, calm, cool, collected. I feel like he also has a little bit of a wild streak in him nowadays. I feel like once he gets confident enough, he feels like he's winning. He kind of rides up momentum and does some wily things. So we'll see if that happens, though, against Fudo. And that's going to be our second to last match, our last match at least in this first
Gachikun contra
loser side run, I'm
Ryukichi.
sorry, is Gachikun versus Ryukichi.
Yes, sir.
Ken versus Rashid.
Yo, I thought he was going to be walking down like the middle. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to go backstage. I'm going to go right where the crowd is. What is happening?
Feel the energy.
They're
that a
lighting up.
flame?
They're lighting up the fire. Is that what that is? Is that like? Does he get a special intro? Okay, I was gonna say like.
Yeah. There's like flames around him.
Yeah, dude.
Just shooting now.
He gets his
Gachikun.
own like he brought his own pyrotechnics or something. I don't know.
Capcom Cup champion. Maybe he deserves it. You know.
He hella deserves it.
Yeah.
But seeing him in losers, I feel like he fell relatively early to loser's side. I don't actually recall exactly when he fell, but
Mago.
seeing him in this position is a very precarious one because now he has to face off against Ryukichi. His Ken has been a little bit shaky, I think.
Gachikun cayó a loser por debido a Mago. Y Ryukichi perdió contra Machabo.
Right.
I'm not exactly too surprised that he's in this top 8. He's been having the run of his life as well.
He's the one that took down Xiaohai leading up to this. And as for the person that put Gachikun into losers, I think it was Mago. If I'm not mistaken.
Sí,
Might have been Mago in winner's side. So,
Fue
Ryukichi,
Mago.
though, this is really big for him. I mean, you mentioned the shakiness. We've seen that nerves kind of affect him. And he's kind of
100%.
gotten a hold of it a little bit better over at EWC. It's kind of been shaky over at Street Fighter League. Obviously, that's a different thing. It's a
He's
team
definitely shown it on his
thing.
on his player cam where you have like his
His
hands on
heart
his
is
head.
beating, you
In
can see
between games, by the way.
Yeah.
He'll definitely show his emotion on his sleeve a couple of times over, but I don't think it's going to be like a case here, perhaps. I think he's been reinvigorated for his weekend to play at this level, and I think he's going to be absolutely ready no matter what. But this is going to be a very star-studded lineup no matter how you spin it, and a very SFL eccentric type of lineup, as all of them are. Damn, you have like almost all like captains, almost.
Almost all. In terms of the character spread, 1 Rashid, 2 Kens, 3 Eds, a Jury, and then a Kuma.
Yeah, how do you
So
feel
there.
about that? One Akuma, huh?
1
ok.
Akuma.
Ok, solo una Akuma. Y eso que Akuma es muy popular en Japón. Lo mismo que Bison. Ni un solo Bison llegó a top 8 en el Super Premier de Japón. Todos los Bison cayeron. Los últimos 2 a Bison eran el de Xiaohai y el de Oniki, y ambos perdieron. Oniki contra Torimeshi y Xiaohai contra Ryukichi. Porque el que tiró a Losers, el que tiró a Xiaohai a Losers fue Problemex. Pero después Problemex fue eliminado por Xiaohai en el rematch 2-0. Así que ahora vamos por el primer match. Machabo contra Mago, que va a ser Akuma versus Yuri. Así que vamos ahí.
You asked for the wave and you got it. I hope you wave back. This is your time to wave back, by the way.
All right.
There you go. That's the one.
Yeah. Honestly, though, appreciate all the love that has been coming through in the land of Japan.
Yuri
out there.
versus
And
Akuma.
let's get it started. Top 8 starts right now. Machabo, Mago,
Versus
CPT Japan.
Mago.
Again, as you mentioned, time to qualify. 2, that's right, 2 players. Let's get it.
Y aquí
You
vamos.
had a plethora of high-end players duking it out up until this point. You even had players that had already qualified into Capcom Cup to further gatekeep.
Faito.
But as it stands right now,
Y ahí vamos.
we'll get two
Y Machabo era
brand
conocido
new
primordialmente por su
into
Nekali
of Capcom
en
Cup.
Street Fighter V.
Oh yeah, that fireball gonna be mad problematic. That fast fireball,
Ooh.
disallowing her fireball from like establishing neutral in the drive rush right after. Yeah. That's how we start off.
Uria, la pared.
Gets a forward
Throw.
throw, gets to do it again. Mago, what's your defense like? Jumping in
buena.
to establish dominance early.
Like that, or even worrying about that. As things
Ooh.
go on, Machabo tries to establish one of that throw
Damn.
game, able to
Qué
hold the
buena.
forward fears. Fireball for the lockdown, the variance out, the jump ins, lands another crouch, and kick back.
No
to
lo
the
mata.
Tatsu, sweep, overhead, blocked out. Mago got to be
Tradeo.
tight combo, could have been dangerous.
That
Throw.
was mad greedy, by the way. Yeah, Machabo looking in a very, very solid position, at least mid-screen,
Otra
being
vez.
able to use the fireball to contain Mago and
Oh,
his
Hadou.
approaches. A lot of the times Mago had been clipped with a low medium kick,
Oh,
and
¿lo
Machabo
mata?
tried to fish for it again.
Sí, lo
Mago
mata.
very much so weary of
Sin
Machabo's
gastar
tactics,
barra.
getting
Round
a big
para
pressure
Mago.
on what really net a lot of damage and
November
momentum
Mago.
for Machabo. What an excellent snipe out, and now it's Mago shining with his low medium kick to start things off.
Level
Number
1.
1 to establish this corner
Para
position.
tirarlo a pared.
Machabo using that bar at the bottom. Foot dive.
Top.
Able to run that sequence. Foot dive again. Nice
Otro
and close.
stomp.
Split stand medium punch. You see Machabo walking away from the plus frame scenario. Back to the fireball game. To
Doble
reset.
hoja
Can
2.
push Mago away. Drive rushes in with the medium. The throw right after.
That's a guess. Low forward.
Lo mata.
Has more in the tank too. Could spend it. Is it going to be feng shui time?
Level 3. Builds up
Excuse
the
me.
right
Level
time.
3.
Damn. He had
1-0
enough
para
to
Mago.
continue on with the Fuhajins, all the swords that he had. I didn't even know he had 2 left. That's crazy for him to build up that much meter.
Mago is a mana maintenance.
1-0. Esto es November Mago. Fighto.
Have those Fuhaj and stock ups as the match goes on and use them in the proper way. Mago also builds up the bar at the bottom enough to that level 3, the victory. First game to him in a matchup that usually is not so favored for Dre. You mentioned how difficult it is for her to get things started.
Furia.
Yeah, if anything about it, I think it's maybe a little bit towards the benefit of Akuma.
Que confirm.
That's what major players say. I'm with you on that.
Ahora.
Mago don't care about what's on paper.
Throw. Y la Yuri es rapidísima. Con su Dry Rush de media milla. Burnout. Un mal error de Mago y está muerto. No. Jumping medium kick fue eso. Round para el señor Machabo, Akuma. Throw.
Variance here of Machabo. Level 2 fireball to switch up a little bit. Careful now. That crouch kick has got you in trouble. Mago with the Renko kick, socks up right after it. Bates MVP for free, the stand fear starter.
Bueno. Patada.
I couldn't tell you actually.
Throw.
That was like way too close to call. I gotta see that replay.
Like that. You see it back away a little bit. Looking for that. No, it doesn't matter.
Perfect parry.
Knocks down for the throw right after.
Throw.
He's got one more in the tank too for Mago. Could establish okay, I was gonna say maybe set the pace with the fireball, but he's not gonna let it rip. With Machabo.
Eso fue el target combo.
Oh no, that's fine.
Uy, miss input. ¿Lo mata?
Empyrean's end. He does get the continuation off of this if she survives, which she does.
No, no sobrevive. 1-1 lo empata Machabo. Machabo.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Esto es FT3 obviamente al ser top 8. Así que aún hay 2 oportunidades para que uno de ellos pase a Winner's Side.
Not this season this time. You have Varel, obviously you see that they should focus me for Machabo. So they have to have that like flights ahead in terms of understanding the other person, the other opponent, your team member you practice with and played with, develop strategies with, and now as an opponent. And not.
There's no friends in Street Fighter, right? If you're in like top 8, right?
Trying to qualify. You know what plane tickets are? Oh, go down with the medium. Crouching really punch again.
I don't think they need to fly out.
Oh yeah, you're right. But I mean just in general. You know what I meant for travel.
I was like, hold on, I had to think about that one.
Muerto.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Round para Machabo. Quiere irse al 2-1.
Much after that. Both with 1 bar to their name. Could be a very aggressive start. And speaking of aggression, Machabo just walks up to Mago trying to fish with a low forward, but it's Mago who ends up finding the big counter hit against Machabo first. Level 1 to let her
Let's go, Mina.
To the end of the screen. Dash up twice. Still able to get the forward medium punch as a counter hit. Machabo, you pressing hella buttons.
Yes, but that stand fears continuously. Oh no. Go down with the medium. It's Oki. Goes for the button instead of the throw. No back throw at all. Machabo trying to dog walk him. Gets the counter hit.
The micro step forward. Oh, and the interruption against the overhead. Mago was 100% ready. Spending a level 1. Hold on to. Okay. He killed without having to use the extra storage.
Man, it's ever optimal. Game to game, round to round.
Or maybe I lied. I don't know. I can tell. Knocking on the door. Don't get the tick throw. Open up.
Checking the walk back every so often with the jab instead of crouching medium kick. I like that. Use a faster button. Last time I got blessed with the stand fears.
Final round del tercer game. ¿Quién se irá ahora al 2-1? ¿Será Machabo o será Mago?
From walking backwards, I understand that too, but low medium kick is the one that's really going to close it out if they get caught standing, right? Crouching jab, I feel like this leaves you a little bit more susceptible. As it stands right now, Machabo is kind of like cooling it. Not going to be pressing too many buttons just yet. He's waiting for an opportunity for Mago to whiff.
And there it is.
¿Lo mata? No, no lo mata. Lo va a dejar una última adivinanza.
Big lead. You're up in the corner, not where you want to be. Not quite like Akuma. A lot of variance, support fears, stand fears, fast fireballs. He drive rushes in for the tick throw. OD fireball this time to final frames. It's a 1 more touch scenario to drive impact.
2-1 a favor de Machabo.
Only way to respond with that, 2 ways, either a super or the parry. Machabo looking at 2 games. It's a big opener. Gets it set up. Okay, 2. Machabo tried to maybe hold up. Mago didn't get the proper confirm after the standing medium punch had connected.
Strange. Tries a level 2 fireball here from Machabo.
Bam, bam.
Only dash up, but gets sniped with a crouching mini kick, as you said. A lot more reward than just a simple crouching light punch. Counter it overhead. Oh yeah, you're dead. Level 2.
Hyperion's in. You get the background
¿Muerto?
for sure.
Of course.
Sí,
And he
muerto.
was- and he's-
Match
and he-
point
it doesn't even
para...
matter, he did it again.
You can have whatever you like. Machabo.
Match point a favor de Machabo, a punto de tirar a Mago a losers y pasarse a Winners Finals.
Maybe he'd be able to inch his way forward, but not after that throw, not after that dash up. No conversion from Mago. Doesn't want to spend it. He was a little bit dry.
Eee, whip punish even easier to do this season for good reason. Gets out that button like that. Gets Machabo. Cross cut.
Oh,
DP
that's
don't
mad
work.
unfortunate. That was actually kind of sick.
Did he let that rip on purpose? Like he saw the DB come through and he just...
Well, no, he wants to get out of the corner, right? So another
Yeah.
way to kind of get out is with the dive kick, right? But Machabo tried to cross cut. It just so happened that it wasn't within the range to actually hit. Either that or he ran out of an invincibility phase. I really couldn't see that interaction thoroughly. It was too fast.
DP.
Fuja DP para garantizar el round. Aún tiene vida Mago, quiere irse al 2-2.
Is that not the first time we've seen Machabo utilize Demon Raid thus far in the set? I feel like it is. I think that was the very first one. It's been a very heavy grounded game in both.
This was like a knockdown scenario. Machabo usually doesn't go for that, or at least right now. Back dashes there, was aware of the throw coming through. Stays in front, double jump. No bite here from Mago. Oh yeah, he's getting aerial with it. I think you're right in terms of him now using more of the Demon Raid.
Oh, you're hella dead. As long as he doesn't drop, which he will not. Take a full sip. You're sitting down in the loser's bracket. Machabo, keep it in.
Y Machabo tira a Mago a losers y se pasa a Winners Finals, que va a ser un match súper importante si es por la clasificación. Pero ahora vamos con el segundo match de Winners Side. Tokido contra Momochi, un match súper legendario. El que gane de ellos se enfrentará a Machabo en Winners Finals.
Potential fireball, a very slow fireball if need be, or a fast one to keep them in check. Then you have the flickers, which is doing more of the threats in neutral against this character. So you kind of see the back and forth dynamic here. Ed's going to be counterplaying a lot. He's going to be counter poking a lot, I should say. Ken, he's just looking to rush down.
Yeah.
Y aquí vamos, Ed contra Ken. El ganador se enfrentará contra Machabo en Winners Finals para el primer spot de clasificación.
Yeah, you saw the read. Tokido tried to jump out of the air. Momochi was throwing in this jab first to test the reaction of Tokido, or at least test what he was going to do first.
In the door, no back door just yet. The patience here from Momochi. Drive rush back throw. There we go.
It's a side switch. Uppercut to end it. Drivers forward, knock on the door. Momochi, Michael walks backwards over the counter hit. He gets thrown for it. He tried to jump out, right? We talked about Momochi's strategies against throw loops. Not working out thus far. It's been 2 that's landed. Make it 3.
Back in the door again. So maybe acquire one more. Back throw. Nobody wants to be in the corner. It makes sense. It's absolute hell on both ends. Drive, impact, lands. Caught him blocking. You drop it.
No OD uppercut. No level 1. Actually, I don't even know if OD would have been fast enough. Nice.
Maybe stay fierce, like buffer until like, you know. Usually what he does, too.
Fierce
You know,
and
have the
super?
buffer. Yeah.
I make
Super Jin Ryan.
Round para Momochi, buscando irse al 1-0.
Damage, damn.
Yes, sir. To the corner. That's where King can really work. The shimmy off the crouch ears. And the DP at the stimmy shimmy. That's a perfect KO.
The stimmy shimmy, huh?
Final round.
Cashing out big. Bar at the bottom. Both sides right now. A lot in the bank.
Man, he's really adamant about trying to get these throws against Tokido. Sorry, against Momochi. Like, he started off a whole set with drive rush forward trying to grab. Again?
That's what he wants? Maybe this will set up for more, like drive rush button, establish other things later on.
I couldn't tell you. I haven't really seen this tactic before.
Yeah. Usually for him, it's like crouching midi kick or stand pierce or whatever as an entry point mid-screen.
Yeah, Momochi not even going for like a counter poke while the green is there is actually even more of a surprise in my opinion.
You're right.
You gotta hold this too. If you're just blocking the flicker, boy, you're in big trouble.
Strike and throw you gotta worry about. Right now, you're about to strike out level 3. Cycle blitz.
¿Lo mata?
Momochi. Staying solid, not getting thrown too much, and not getting opened up too
No,
often.
no lo mata.
On the buttons. Has one up in the corner. desperate, and it's just too much. We talk about the corner pressure that Ken has, but the
Ahora
focus at the
sí,
perfect
1-0
places, you know, that Ed can
a favor
it's
de...
very hard to lead. You have to use like OD Fireball, maybe if you can get a run cancel toe tap in the proper ranges, but even those things are very hard calls.
I think from there, I think with the amount of bar that Tokido had in his drive gauge, I think he could have at least
A
afforded
favor de
a parry
Momochi,
against
que necesita ganar 2
last
más
flicker,
y
right?
quiere
Because
pasar a
if you
Winners
parry,
Finals
you're
y
gonna be put
enfrentarse a
as
Machabo
close
por la
to Momochi
clasificación.
in fear of the strike throw mix.
Yeah, it's literally some of that off the table.
At least once, right? He just held it on like raw every single time.
Switch up that defense. Stand fierce, does find the mark, forcing Momochi back up in the corner. Interrupts the go right kick. I like that. So the legs up.
Oh, I thought it would be in range for the -4 punish.
Had it
Let's get
last
the type of
time.
combo. Look at the damage.
¿Muerto?
Jin right to level 1.
Sí.
That'll get it done. Tokido knows how to dump it out. It's all been by Jin Rai access for the damage. Making the most of that corner opportunity. Drive rush stand fierce this time.
I see.
So
said
it
the
is
blind
the
man.
setup for these buttons. Drive rush throw and then a drive rush stand fierce to switch it up a little bit.
Tokido, you are a bad man. You are a bad man. Now he's got Momochi shook every time Ken moves forward in front of his face.
Level 2.
Are we gonna get the drain?
Aquí vamos.
Double bounce. The damage, the corner carry,
Joder.
the resources he built. Oh,
A la
man.
pared.
Still enough to get him a little bit past the 1.
Oh, tumbleweed back throw.
That is so big for Tokido's momentum.
Crushing medium kick this time. See Momochi way more pensive, and again, as you mentioned, not checking and challenging that green.
Chequeado.
Level 3
No
guy.
gasta
Not
level
bad. Not
13
work.
Tokido.
Yeah, it would have definitely whipped, right? Now checking with the tick throws. Tokido not going to be susceptible to that. The uppercut, though. Momochi still keeping his attention
Throw.
to the skies despite everything that's happened on the ground thus far. Very impressive. Another
Chequeo.
fireball for the first time from Tokido.
No tenía suficiente vida para aguantar.
Very scary stuff. That could have been a drive.
1-0, 1-1 lo empata Tokido.
I don't know what version of the murder face that
Tokido.
is, but I.
That's what I want to see out in the darkness. I'm going to tell you that now.
It's the inquisitive murder face. It's like, how do I end you? It's not like a, I've got you now. It's more like a, how do I make it? How do I make it better?
How am I gonna make it
how do I
hurt?
make my strategy hurt even more? How do I improvise now?
I mean, we see that strategy right here. We see a lot of drive rush like in the butt.
Oui.
But this time goes for the run cancel. Momochi now more adept at checking, challenging. We expect from it at least. There we go. Off the jabs too. Back though. That's back up in the corner. Stand fierce finds the mark.
For you, Repa. Wake up. Tokido out of the corner again. Overhead. Walk up. Gets the throw. Dash it forward. And it's Jesus. Momochi trying to press a button on wake up.
Gonna throw those jabs. For the throw. It's a
Ahí
shimmy
está.
instead. See, I would attack too.
Muerto. Round para Tokido. Quiere irse al 2-1
Just like that. Just like
en
that.
este Game 3. Oh, soy.
Oh, the trade combo.
Hurricane.
Follow up right after. I like that.
Go forward to the Jinrai, just get confirmed. Momochi opting for a button again upon wake up. That's
Hurricane.
the price to get out of the corner. That was mad ambiguous. I thought that was going to cross up. Tokido knocking on the door yet again. Also trying to check the micro walks just in case if Momochi wants to get out of danger, but he was willing to play defense and sit it out. Very close to danger, I feel like, is Momochi. Just off of one hit, he can die. Tokido does have enough of the tank to get one cancel.
The cypher crouch with the medium kick, yeah. Right in that run.
Oh, that's
DP.
it.
Oh, that could have been right there, too.
My God.
It's like a Jin Ryan level 3. Tokido. Waiting for that opportunity. There's a throw. Yeah, all it takes is one. Crouch medium kick. One low confirmed. That level 3 for the victory. Tokido will be up 2 games. We try to run DP level 3.
He tried to shimmy
Muerto.
again, but instead rings out with that final hit that he needed into the level 3. Tokido up 1
2-1.
game. 2 rounds straight, but a hard-fought one.
It is, but I understand the game plan of what Tokido's trying to land here. Before it was like throw, throw, throw. Now it's drive for stand fierce. run, cancel right in front of your face, and go for like a crouching unit kick. And even if those things don't hit, it's just the mental stack that builds up. And even if like Momochi's able to check the challenge, sometimes it won't work all the time. The reward for Tokido is corner carry, and it's doing what Ken loves to do. It's harassing up in the corner continuously with Gen Rise. It's game point here for Tokido.
Try him back.
Let's get the punch counter up on that. Sit him down with the blitz. Kill rush into nothing.
Back throw.
Tokido takes the chance with the back throw.
Shoryuken.
50-button straight combo. He is so ready for every single trade. That transaction in his favor.
I feel like that was a double counter hit from the side of Tokido. I think Momochi was just still trying to press buttons. He knew that trade wasn't going to happen. Or at least the trade combo wasn't going to happen, I should say. Ooh, what a punch.
Aye, the splat.
I think that's a lot harder to call out because it happens right as the normal rings out. So he's already dedicated to like canceling into the drive impact. Momochi just wasn't ready to punish against the forward heavy punch, trying to snipe out what? I have no idea. That was mad far. Look at that match point now, Tokido. Both at 2 bars. Gonna be pretty explosive, I'll tell you what. Just like that. Yeah, you have to get some of your drive back, and you know what better way to do so? Tacking on some damage and also building some super art for yourself as well.
Walk it out.
He went for a throw.
Oh no. Side switch, all this room to work with, and you're caught up in the corner. Reversal jab.
He's pressing buttons. Momochi doesn't give a damn. He was pressing hella buttons. Don't let him jump. Ah, man, the government bailout. That's a Logan. All the way back in the green. He immediately spends at least half of it. Will he invest in the other half? That would be financially smart of him, but we'll see if he has that intelligence. Tokido instead is looking to rob him. He doesn't want to do it the honest way. The bank's insured anyway.
Tradeo, pero no confirmó bien ahí Tokido. Back throw. Vida amarilla. Solo necesita un confirm Tokido y es game over. Hadouken.
A single hit will do it for Tokido. I think it's too far for the level 3, and he does
Lo mata.
the drive impact to sneak in on
Tokido tira
as soon as
Momochi a
the
losers
three has already
3-1.
been conditioned towards the very end. You don't know what version of Ken comes out as soon as the green is applied. That was insane. Tokido's
Y con esto ya tenemos confirmado the World Finals o Top 8 o Super Premier Japan, Tokido versus Momochi. Pero ahora hay que confirmar el Loser Semifinals abajo. Así que vamos a tener ahora el primer match de Loser Side, que va a ser el Ed Mirror entre Leshar versus Fudo y después Gachikun contra Ryukichi. Así que ahora vamos con ese Leshar Fudo, que va a ser el Ed Mirror entre ambos. Let's go.
figure it out within the same set, and I think that's the most dangerous attribution about him. And it's
Leshar
so
versus Fudo con
both the
Ed.
execution side of things. Like Ed is no easy
Ed
character to kind of
team
like
kill.
navigate. I feel like, in my opinion,
No, I agree. At all.
even outside of just level 2, like understanding how the counter poke ranges are, like how to get these big conversions off 2, and also making the correct reads to get some of the big damages too is no easy feat with someone like Ed.
You mentioned the adaptability of Leshar. One of the things I like from him is he'll go for like a side switch conversion, things like that. He develops these moments where he'll put himself in like a position of advantage more than other Ed players. However, Fudo is no slouch. We talked about
Leshar versus Fudo.
This guy gets it going real quick and easy, and he's also the type to use that OD gauge for like a lot more for like OD Fireball and such to establish that neutral first. We'll see.
Oh, un momento que ya vuelvo. Ok, I am back. Sigamos con este top 8 del Super Premier Japan. Ahora con Fudo contra Leshar en el Ed Mirror.
Who wins in the mirror match? Budo, Leshar, somebody going home quick.
I still can't believe this is a loser's match.
Ain't it? Like, this could be grand finals.
Literally anywhere else in the world.
Bien. El mejor Ed del mundo, que es Leshar, contra el mejor Ed de Japón, que es en este caso Fudo. O sea, aquí tuvimos a los tres mejores Eds. El mejor Ed de UK y obviamente mejor Ed del mundo en Street Fighter V en Ming Walker. El mejor Ed del mundo en Street Fighter VI, Leshar. Y el mejor Ed de Japón, Fudo. Da, ¿y qué?
Yeah, I think he was mostly waiting for his drive gauge to kind of come back up. Leshar gonna be in big trouble. That is a punish counter, bring him back down to earth with the OD Snatcher Fool. That is a flicker.
Throw.
I missed the old name.
Qué buena. ¿Lo mata? Creo que sí.
Sí.
Round para Fudo. Buscando abrir el marcador 1-0 contra Leshar. Qué buena. Level 2. Y el daño.
Hella damage. Double bounce, gets the uppercut, twice over, kill rush forward, triple dash. I don't think he gets a turn after that. If he dashes up 3 times.
Stand still. Qué buena. Qué buena. Con el throw. Doble throw. Lo mata. 1-0 a Fudo.
This is really laying it on Leshar pretty quick. I don't think Leshar has had any real moments to lock down Fudo and exemplify why he's such a threat in the corner.
Really, it's been the opposite. Fudo's been doing a good job of being able to get the punish counters at the proper distances. Like we talked about Leshar, can't do that when your back's up against the wall.
Does get the blitz, kill rush forward, trying to bait on something, but Leshar, 2 steps ahead, does catch the walk back against Fudo. Knocking on the door. Fudo responding in kind, checking the legs against Leshar.
Se lo devolvió.
Never seen boxers go below the belt this many times.
Target combo.
Drive rush. To walk up the shit. He said, I want more.
I thought Halloween was over.
The jump scare.
That was terrifying. Are you kidding me?
My heart. I'm too old for this.
Buena.
Somebody get a heart
OD
rate.
Psycho-Apa.
Jesus, that is truly the definition of spooky season.
Round para Leshar. Buscando el empate 1-1.
In terms of meter usage.
See the micro steps coming in from Leshar too. 1, 2, 3. Push forward. Fudo testing the buttons. Yes!
Qué buena.
I was waiting for that response. That is a valid response too. As soon as the drive rush rings out, you are able to steal your turn back. That is a very big counterplay from Leshar.
However, now in burnout, against like Saet, we can just flicker all damn day. The back dash is the play right there against the throw. Good stuff here from Leshar. Can he stay solid while ashy?
Yes, he sure can.
Oh, the whip punch is there.
¿Muerto?
He's so good.
He's so damn good.
¿Muerto? No, no lo mata. Y ya recuperó la barra atrás. Llora. Última adivinanza.
He's been bailed out. He's fully green. Usually means go. Uh-oh.
But for who?
Buena, Francis. Hasta ahora ya he visto los matches del top 16 del lado de luces, porque obviamente no se pueden transmitir los de winners, y ahora estamos con el top 8. Ya vi los matches de winners, que fueron victorias de Machabo y Tokido, y ahora estamos con el primer match de top 8 losers. En este Ed Mirror entre Leshar contra Fudo. No, que ahora van 1-1.
Playing around the idea of like jump in or like backdash and jump or backdash and fierce like a shin.
Y eso que Leshar era originalmente un jugador de KOF y ahora se pasó a Street Fighter. Lo mismo que con CCXI. CCXI, Abao. Todos ellos eran jugadores de KOF y ahora están en Street Fighter. Fenrich y Goichi eran jugadores de Dragon Ball Fighter Z y ahora están en Street Fighter. Ahora el mejor jugador de Dragon Ball Fighter Z en Japón es Ikoan. Y creo que también un poco el Kazunoko. No, no lo vi. No vi quién ganó. A la hora que lo transmitieron era muy tarde en mi país. Yo estaba durmiendo y tratando de evitar las redes sociales. Así que básicamente sé que lo que pasó que muchos matches fueron upstream del top 16. Tanto winners como algunos de los de losers fueron upstream. Así que básicamente estoy viendo esto en Blin. Pero ok, Fudo quiere irse al 2-1 a su favor contra Leshar. No se gasta el level 13 Leshar. Uy, Puy lo mata. Y sin gastar su barra. Es super. Final round del game 3. ¿Quién se irá al 2-1? ¿Será Fudo o será Leshar? Aunque era de esperarse que no habría ningún estadounidense en top 16. Era casi de esperarse que no habría ningún estadounidense en top 16. El más cercano fue Noah, pero perdió contra Xiaohai. También estaban JB, Samurai y Nephew, pero Nephew perdió contra Johnny. También estaban de los europeos Crimson y Killyu. Killyu perdió contra Xiaohai 2-1 y luego perdió después abajo en Pool del top 128. Y Crimson eliminó a Chris Wong, pero después fue eliminado por Nemo. Después de que fue enviado a losers por Mizuha. O sea que hubo todo un tumulto upstream. Ok, Leshar 2-1 contra Fudo. A punto de eliminar a uno de los 5 dioses de Japón. Lo siento por eso. Un momento. Este perro. No hay nadie. Ok, estamos de vuelta. Estamos ahora en Game 4. Y Leshar está arriba 2-1 contra Fudo en el Ed Mirror, ya que llegaron 3 Eds al top 8. Pero uno en Winners y 2 en Losers, que obviamente estamos aquí con Fudo y Leshar. Y en Winners estaba Momochi, o más bien estaba recién porque fue tirado a Losers por Tokido 3-1. Mientras que Machabo tiró a Fudo, a Mago a Losers 3-1. Escribí de nuevo el mensaje. O si no, lo reviso ahora. A ver, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Aún no sé quién va a ganar. Todo va a pasar porque obviamente es cuestión de suerte de lo que pueda pasar en el en el offline. Porque en online sí podría ser más seguro que los favoritos es entre Samuel o Diver. Pero en offline ahí sí es un poquito más difícil de saber porque obviamente tenés el tema de la presión del público enfrente, que eso te puede distraer. El tema va a ser quién puede tener mejor concentración en un match, que puede ser entre obviamente Samuel, Jox y Diver. Aunque también hay que confiarse de Digos, de Yamcher y ni de Santos. No, Santos quedó fuera. Ni de Digos, ni de Yamcher, ni de Tomoe, porque ellos pueden hacer la sorpresa. ¿Viste lo que pasó antes el año pasado con Seno? Que hizo la sorpresa al haber tirado a Vegapacha Losers 3-0. O sea, derrotar a alguien que fue top 8 en la última Capcom Cup de Street Fighter V. No hay que confiarse con eso. Pero ok, sigamos por aquí. Entre Leshar y Furo. Así que seguimos.
Fireballs work a little bit. He wants to regain some of his drive gauge. That's the primary focus. He's inching him forward just in case there is an option to jump out of the corner.
Pared.
If it's just a matter of whether or not Fudo oversteps his boundaries. He's backing off. Yeah.
Fudo trying to reassess too as well.
Throw.
Extra 4 frames of recovery.
Perfect parry. Ahora después de que termine el evento voy a actualizar obviamente el enlace para el siguiente evento, que va a ser Blink Respawn, que es esta semana. Y si el horario me sirve lo voy a transmitir ese mismo día, o sea el domingo. Pero solo voy a transmitir el top 16 y las finales. Qué buena, backthrow para evitar el Impact. Qué buena. Buena reacción de Leshar, lo mata. Match point para Leshar, a punto de eliminar a Fudo del torneo. Y el confirm del flicker bajo en level 2 fue muy buena. Fue muy buena jugada de Leshar. Bueno, ahí no hizo bien el combo, pero esta vez sí. Standstill. Parry. Bien, evitó el throw. Buena. Pero está en burn ahora, Fudo. Antiaéreo. Y Sober. Y Leshar elimina a Fudo 3-1. Por lo que él pasa ahora a Loser Ronda 2, donde se enfrentará ahora a Mago. Y aún nos falta ahora el último match de Loser Ronda 1 Top 8, que es Gachikun contra Ryukichi, que va a ser el mejor Rashid del mundo, uno de los mejores Rashid del mundo, contra posiblemente el mejor Ken del mundo. Bueno, el segundo o tercer mejor Ken del mundo, porque el primer puesto está en un empate posiblemente entre Angry Bird y Tokido. Y luego el que sigue es Ryukichi. Así que aquí vamos. El señor Gachikun contra Ryukichi. Ahí está. Y creo que después esto viene un corte. Acá el tema de producción hubo bastantes problemas en el evento de Japón por el tema de los cortes que hubo y que y la mayoría de matches o casi todos los matches de top 16 en winners y varios de los de losers fueron upstream, porque hubo falla en la producción. Se debería haber transmitido todos los matches de top 16, pero no lo hicieron. Y aquí vamos. Señor Gachikun fallido contra señor Ryukichi Ken. Welcome to the stream. Don't take me like a pushover. Empezamos. Y obviamente con las voces en japonés. Tiene todo el sentido del mundo. Back throw. Pare. Vaya. Throw. Throw de nuevo, número 2. Uryuken. El overhead. Pero no confirmó bien ahí Ryukichi. Pare. Muerto. Round para Ryukichi. Quiere abrir el marcador para el 1-0 contra alguien del estilo de Gachikun. Pero Gachikun empieza el counter, el contraataque. Hadouken. Level 2. I summon you. Greatest Storm. El tornado. Quiso tirarle el tornado, pero no funcionó.
That could have been a lot more. That could have been a side switch, but Gachikun will take it off of this. I do believe that level 1 for the follow-up. Yes, sir. Rashid kick.
Muerto.
I'll show you what a real SRK looks like. Ooh. I'm so glad they call it Super Rashid kick. I see you, Capcom.
Yeah.
You guys are real smart.
Kamen Rider vibes. I like that. And medium kick now.
Final round del primer game entre Ryukichi y Gachikun.
You said Ryukichi was looking like Joe Kevin?
Oh, no, Gachikun.
Okay, I was like, wait.
medium kick.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, huh? Threw me for a loop. I was like, is Kevin playing Ken now? I was like, no way.
I hope not.
There's no, yeah, I mean, either.
Oh, Burnout City. Mixer, go for level 1. Oh, yeah, he knew that for days. Held parry. Gains a little bit more bar than usual. The Super Rashid kick, is that even necessary?
Oh, 100% is necessary. Oh. Did it matter? Okay, I was going to say, like, I think there was a moment for him to actually get the level 1 and
1-0 a favor de Gachikun.
Seeing Ryukichi and Burnout, I don't think there was much for Gachikun to really worry about. 2 bars left?
Yeah. Leshar could be coming through. Yeah.
You could even do that to Cyclone if you do.
Gachikun with the first victory. Early knocked off the Oki. This time goes for nothing. Calls out the ODP.
Do about this team. Ryukichi has spent so much time on the far end of the screen. Finally, does get the opening. Off of the low medium kick he's been searching for the whole
El Gachikun tiene buen registro contra los Ken.
All that work for nothing.
Bueno, Japón está lleno de Kens.
Gachikun is operating on some different levels right now. Enhanced whirlwind.
Por lo que tiene que sentido.
Trying to do the mixer on the way through.
The switch up.
I do like that, yeah.
And I like him using more like the OD gauge just in general, like the OD fireball too, as well, to like just establish more of the neutral. Make it harder for Ryukichi to go for this perfect parries. Level 2. My win condition coming through.
El tornado de la muerte.
Go for the back throw. And
Sky High.
Half your health gone. Interrupts the driver with the stand. Fierce the stop sign.
Oh, this hurts. Gets the Sky High, gets the mix, the safe jump trade. That could have been so much worse. Ryukichi fighting for his life too. Just one more instance, he gets a fierce, but nothing backed behind it other than a fireball. That's kind of rough. Oh man, ran into the tornado head first. Oh, I thought we were gonna get the Jonathan Kent ending, but no, it's gonna be the overhead. Gachikun up 2 games of the pretty
2-0 a favor de Gachikun.
Be playing a factor. He's been getting a lot of free damage on the board against him from Gachikun's whirlwind shots.
I think that's like the problem here. It's like you want to establish that cool Twitter clip stuff that you do, those cool combos that you have with Ken that are like really, I feel like Ryukichi exclusives. But Gachikun is stopping this with stand medium punch. He's got the
Ryukichi tiene que despertar o si no se va a quedar fuera.
Initiator. He's just disallowing what Ryukichi is known for. Here we go. As soon as I say that, the heavy kick enhances Toxin Ender. Oki up in the corner. Punish counter throw. Ryukichi starting to wake up. Nice. He backed off enough for Ryukichi to hit.
Oh, stuffing out the charge whirlwind shot. Ryukichi within range for the fears. Level 1, not going to be enough. Set up with the fireball.
Of course. More touch.
More free damage. He's just running into the whirlwind shots again. Again and again.
Should I go for toe tap? I'm not sure. Cannot jump in, especially at that distance. The ODDP being able to claim the space, but on the ground he's down. A stand light kick. Very safe and solid option right there. Ryukichi getting that lead and keeping that lead.
Oy.
Okay.
I like that. Finally taking note of the spacing between him and Gachikun when he wants to use those medium kicks.
Round para Ryukichi, que quiere desempatar para el 2-1.
To keep Gachikun contained in the corner. Usually Hailed is having the best defense in the game. Gachikun is getting exposed right now. Up until this point, taking a big risk, and boy, does it pay off. It doesn't allow him to get his level 2 set up because he did have to spend level 1, right?
That's true. Back to the fireball game this time. The OD gets the Eagle Spike right after. Mix up. You better guess right. You guessed wrong. Hold extra damage from the punch counter. Perfect parry is there. Should be able to get a side switch here. No, he's going to go for what? I don't know what that was. Maybe he thought, I can't go for the light kick, follow for the level 3.
He miscalculated too.
Qué buena de parte de Ryukichi. Ese confirm con el running DP. Otra vez. Que creo que esto pasó en la Street Fighter League USA. Entre Uriel Velorio versus Oil King. Que hizo exactamente lo mismo. Qué buena de Ryukichi. 2-1.
Oh my God.
He told you, bro. He's like, hey, man, you said I couldn't get any Twitter clips going?
Bet.
That was it. He's like, you thought that I couldn't get any Twitter
Qué
clips
buena.
going?
De parte de Ryukichi. 2-1, pero aún a favor de Gachikun.
Now we understand like the intent behind some of these runs, right? But like Gachikun, I feel like it's just been too far away for some of the run DPs to even connect from the side of Ryukichi. But I guess like him having the threat of it is, like, I guess enough. Gachikun might have been stumped.
See how that operates though. Ryukichi, I feel like has to have like a significant lead for these things to work out though. Does get the sweep knocked down. Street Fighter 4 style,
Bien,
right?
sigamos.
I swear if that hit, I got once on a World Warrior recap. I'm not getting got again.
Sí, la crouching heavy kick. Creo que casi todas las crouching heavy kicks son punish si son bloqueadas. No sé si hay alguna crouching heavy kick que sea plus, que sea no se pueda castigar. Porque creo que casi todas las crouching heavy kick de todos los personajes creo que son todas minus. No, mala idea. Counter. Tornado. Burnout. No, he's dead. Y con esto Gachikun elimina a Ryukichi 3-1 y se clasifica a Losers Round 2, donde va a pelear contra Momochi. Así que el top 6 ya está confirmado. En Winners Finals, Tokido contra Machabo. En Loser Sides, Leshar contra Mago y Gachikun versus Momochi. Se vienen problemitas ahora. Y creo que acá va a haber un corto. Sí, acá hay un corto de 5 minutos. Y ahí está, vamos por el primer match ahora del top 16. No, top 8, Loser Sides ronda 2. Para confirmar el top 4. Mago contra Leshar. Yuri versus Ed. Con esto podríamos tener... O aún no, hay que esperar a Winners Finals y Losers Finals para confirmar los dos clasificados. Como este es el último Super Premier, se clasifican dos, uno por Winners Finals y uno por Losers Finals. Mago Yuris contra Leshar Ed. Antes Leshar usaba Chun-Li, después Luke y ahora es full Ed. Mago Chudi God. Leshar incluso es posiblemente el mejor jugador coreano. Incluso creo que mejor que en él. Es lo que pienso, que Leshar creo que ha superado a Enel. Básicamente todos los miembros del Team Falcons, o sea DCQ y Enel, quedaron fuera.
getting gear, getting order. He's gonna have to out
Y
here.
aquí
Loser
vamos.
side, Leshar,
Yuri versus Ed. Leshar versus Mago.
I wish I was there in that arena, dude. I
Oh,
would be
yeah.
popping off every time the song comes on.
We might be the loudest people in there. I can't lie.
We'd probably get kicked out.
Yeah, they were like over
Foreigners, get out.
Y aquí vamos.
there. All right, let's see what happens in this run back. As you
I'm
mentioned,
totally kidding.
Leshar being able to barely take it against Mago.
Oh,
Uy,
in
qué
that
buena.
compact space, Leshar being at like 1.5 range, still able to counter, poke away, and get the whiff punishes against Mago's heavier normals, which he has been doing these last couple of games against
Creo
Leshar.
que la Yuri lo
He's
hace
a lot with
bien
both
contra el
forward
Ed.
standing fierce, but now it's gonna
El
be
Ed creo que la
actually
pasa un
punch to
poco mal
start
contra la
things
Yuri,
off.
especialmente por el
Actually, no,
proyectil
very
bajo.
great tech from Leshar. It created so much space away from the two. Again, the later
El
you
proyectil
tech,
bajo y
further
también la velocidad,
you
la
can
gran
push away from
agilidad de la
each other.
Yuri.
I like that.
Le dan un gran dolor de cabeza al Ed. Pero Leshar es diferente. Round para Leshar.
That's over 4K damage.
It adds up.
Dai que, dai que.
Bro, ain't no refund. That is for sure. You are paying the government.
The first victory. 45, let's get the knockout. Double dashes up for the medium punch, staggering every so often.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing the responses here from Leshar. Nothing doing, but Leshar's up in the corner. This is where it's good here for Jury,
Yeah.
depending on what you're able to utilize. That stand fierce, one of those proper tools to do so.
Again, still being able to
Level
get
2.
those lights lead to such a massive conversion to good amount of damage to Mago.
No le salió bien el Dream Combo. Obviamente porque el proyectil quedó bastante más cerca de la Yuri.
Has given him that punishment multiple times over. You got to pay a hefty fee to get out of the corner for free. Actually, technically, it's not free.
Yeah,
It's not free. Excuse me.
That was a soul he had to spin right there.
Yeah.
Ain't much left, too. Leshar hunting for a stand medium kick. Do not whiff a single button, Mago. You know Leshar's hunting. Even that stand fierce is problematic, or he'll just find his own off the heavy. Leshar
1-0 a favor de
Very
Leshar.
similar start, very similar structuring, I feel like, from the way that Leshar is playing, breaking down what Mago's trying to do in this neutral space. Again, Mago's been throwing out a lot of heavier normals that allow him to be susceptible, but maybe, just maybe, it's a setup Leshar.
We'll see. I saw it was a little bit previous when we saw him in the other matches. Able to get the crouching kick now, snipes it out. Starts with Huajin, caught him trying to walk back. Decent lead from Leshar.
Could be the start of it, too. That single opening. Now it's back to the flicker game. That was mad delayed on the standing medium punch.
Apagué.
Fakes up the old
Bien
DP,
bloqueado.
Great Renko kicks to start off the party.
No lo mata. Lo deja una adivinanza. Doble. Dead.
I don't usually typically see Leshar run 2 DPs in a row on wake up like that.
Round para Mago. Quiere ese
Stress
empate.
showing.
It's definitely a guess against
Y el
the
Leshar
throw
quiere irse al
from
2-0.
Jury, right? I feel like that's the only option that he can do to
Ram.
blow up the throw. Against the normals, though, you saw it.
Bueno.
Standing light punch twice from Mago to bait it
Con
out.
el dry rush
At medium
check,
time,
pero
she
Mago
recovers
le da
just in time
igual.
to avoid getting hit on that 13th frame, but now the perfect
Perfect
parry.
parry.
Great opportunity for Leshar to bust
Level
out with
2.
level 2. Now, no matter what route he takes, desync or not, which is going to be impressive. It is a single bounce.
Right.
It does have scaling behind it because of the perfect parry, but just look at how much damage either way and how much
Incluso
carry
con
he gets
Perfect
from
Parry,
corner
el
to
daño de
corner.
ese combo
That is
con level 2,
ridiculously
¡buah!
hard and
Es buen
I'm gonna
daño.
say super
Pero lo malo,
impressive.
obviamente lo peor es el daño a la barra
Crosses there,
drive.
though. Stand fierce doing work.
No lo mata.
For level 3 for the victory. Yes, sir. Dump it out. Mago.
No lo mata, creo. Lo va a dejar, creo que a un pixel. No, lo mata.
So good about counter poking.
1-1 lo empata.
He's like a caged animal.
Well, that was the thing. It came from the way that he was trying to press buttons
Judy
in
win.
the first game, right? I think he's kind of conditioned Leshar to think maybe he's going to be pressing buttons from certain ranges, kind of seeking on in there. And then also, when he does let out some of the normals ring out, he's going to have some intention behind it, right? It's going to be connecting, whether it's hit or block. Now he's securing those ranges against Leshar to give him that false sense of security of walking up.
Mago and a game on the board. Psycho Blitz. The medium and flicker right after.
Ooh,
Buena.
just like that too. Mago
Buena.
making sure his ranges are correct thus far with some of his normals. He hasn't really whiffed up until that point. That DI, we definitely count that on the whiff board.
Normal throw. Stocks up in between.
Dai que.
How do you operate on the flicker game? Yeah, he goes for the heavy one, the high one.
¿Muerto?
Able to get the finish
Sí.
right here. ODDP.
Round para
Great
Leshar.
Leshar.
Nuevamente en el
It's
game
always about
3.
positioning himself for the proper moments and having the right moments to, I guess, go for the higher flicker.
Oh,
Calling
no.
out Mago's jump.
No lo bloqueó Mago ahí y se comió el
That's
punish.
the worst right now. Already caught up in the corner, not even 10 seconds.
Pero al menos
in.
no fue punish counter.
See, now that Leshar is not really playing the counterpoke game with normals, He settled with the flicker, which is exactly what we were talking about. Like, how do you combat against this as Mago? In junction with the fireballs that Leshar
No hay rush check gracias al proyectil.
Knock down Mago with the momentum currently. Does he continue to pursue and push Leshar towards the corner? He does actually sneak in to throw.
Stamp Pierce down to OD, the trade. It will stock up in between. Walks back, thought you get a throw. And Stamp Pierce is there. The foot to face up in this corner space. Doesn't have to overextend. I like this here from Mago. Don't give him a single button to be able to get himself outside the corner.
Leshar wasn't ready for the anti-air. Luckily enough, didn't really have to pay anything for it. Mago, he's sitting back, he's chilling. Up until this point, he tried to drive rush.
Lo mata.
Leshar
2-1 a
drive
favor
rush
de Leshar.
and pays it in full. A slight miscalculation on the timing. Mago, as soon as he saw green from Leshar, he thought maybe, just maybe, he could drive
2-1
rush
a favor
forward.
de
I wonder if he could
Leshar.
do- Since he saw the flash, he could rebuttal with his own flash, pause the timing, and also like buffer his level 3.
Oh, in response, yeah. You see the hand rear back and just hit level 3 as like a rebuttal.
Leshar necesita otra más para pasar a losers
I've seen
semifinals.
kind of like put that out on Twitter as well.
Y luego esperar al
Like,
que
being able
gane
to
de
combat against
Gachikun
a
contra
drive rush,
Momochi.
Instead of just using normal traditional,
Que en,
you see
en las
that,
cosas que
that
más
flash,
querría
you can use your critical art, or you
sería el
don't really
rematch
close enough,
de
but you catch, like, early,
Leshar
like,
contra Momochi, ya
timing
que fue
of
Momochi
drive rush.
That'll make
el
sense.
que tiró a Leshar a
Far
loser.
wasted. Right now he's doing a good job outside the stand. Meter kick range, like at the perfect tip. Able to have that Stamp Pierce hit.
Yes.
Using that button continuously. Yeah, drive rushing in.
Oh, that was
it's a
sneaky.
medium. Oh, I've seen him do that. He breaks a little bit, then goes for the stand medium right after. The perfect range. Just like a micro step in there with that stand medium
Yeah,
punch.
it's the momentum that carries him, right? Like
Yeah.
he drive rushes forward, he throws out the medium punch early to fake you out. It's kind of similar thought of doing like drive rush forward, throwing right in front of someone's face to bait them into doing a whiff.
Yeah.
Or like a
Ronda
tech throw, and they
para
punch
Mago,
for it.
quiere irse al
Almost
2-2.
similar idea, but that was actually much
El Magos.
sneakier.
Very clean and very intentional. However, Mago some burnout. Let's see if Leshar can make something of this, especially with the flicker being so problematic. When you're in burnout, playing a lot of plus range scenarios, the anti-air is there.
That
Kill
was
rush
deep.
up, bait it
Uh-oh.
out. Yes, we did. We're holding parry for even more drive gauge absorption. Oh, hands like NyQuil.
And he's got it purple. It matches the team. Hey,
sir.
yeah.
Drive impact. And that's going to be that. The charge up Stamp Pierce. Yeah, no bar at the bottom necessary for this one. Leshar gets it done.
Match
Already
point para
all the
Leshar.
punches another level 2. It's like a little smirk right there, I think, for Leshar.
My man shook his head. He's like, damn, I'm that guy.
I'm him.
Yeah.
I'm him, Shar.
He sharp?
He shot. Oh, actually. Have that one for free, Leshar. If you win this game, though. We'll see. Mago, not done yet. He's got bar at the bottom utilized.
Oh, did you see? That was a counter hit too at the timing. I can't believe that jab hit whatever it was that Mago threw out. This is insane. Double forward fierce. Man's playing basketball. He's dribbling up and down the court.
So low to the ground. I don't think I've ever seen that. No special for level 3 just yet. Tick throw. Right, some distance. He already has a lot to stock up with. Let's see how he unleashes it. Trade. Nobody wants to swing a single button. It makes sense. Don't want to die right now.
Jesus, man. It could still be Mago's game. He is locked and loaded with 3 bars. By the way, Leshar working on at least a second bar. If things keep going his way, especially with his block string, a big interruption for Mago. He knew it too. Leshar cannot afford to let go of his offense at the moment. But that's a big jump in. It could be enough to seal it. To go into
¿Lo mata?
What am I
Sí,
saying?
lo mata.
Of course, he's got the extension on
2-2.
deck. Brah, level 3. Going for the dome.
Mago. What a timing on these jumps.
2-2.
What a timing to play
Lo
that space
empata
where you could
Mago.
get clipped and hit, and it would have been it. Like that would have been over.
Mago-san.
Man, the confidence. All days, all months, Mago.
The double barrel shotgun is what it is, man.
Double barrel shot. That's
This guy
bars.
is shooting. No blanks here. 2-2.
Oh. Spark starter right there. Not even a tick though. Gets open up. Tries to walk back. And you see a lot more activity here from Leshar. More flickers, more buttons, a lot more too as well. And also backdashing to reassess. Maybe try to find it with punish. The crush community kick is there though from Mago. Able to stock up in between.
Yikes.
As soon as I say that, Leshar has his answer with a stand medium kick.
Yeah, Mago anticipated maybe a heavier normal from Leshar, maybe trying to throw out the heavy punch in anticipation of that for the counter poke, but Leshar not giving him any sort of room to work with. He's like, you know what, you got me earlier. Let me repay it in full, near perfect.
Match point para Leshar de
Looking
nuevo.
at match points. To eliminate Mago, insane.
Could be, could be. We'll see the Mago. It's come from worse. Counter hit. Again, off these tick scenarios, like off these lights, we see a lot of switch ups. Buttons throws, taking Mago off guard. That's a punish counter. Pick up with a cycle blitz. What's after? Get the DP.
Damn!
Ooh, and the throw right after. It's looking long.
He's playing on instinct. He doesn't need desync.
Is that the bars?
I think so, yeah.
Is that what he's saying? I had no idea.
Shout out to you guys. I think about it every time that song comes on.
Try reversal, but that allows the spot to happen.
Ooh.
Not super terrible. You still have a lot of life to give right now, but
Vale, pero no lo va a matar.
Momochi up in this corner. Oh,
Feng Shui
nice.
Shine.
Level 2's coming through. Feng Shui engine is activated.
God, that's deep. Oh, the double overhead. What a block.
Defense
Lo mata,
offense,
lo mata, lo mata.
And Leshar is going to take down Mago.
Y Leshar elimina a Mago 3-2 y clasifica a Losers Semifinals. Y ahora esperando al ganador de Momochi contra Gachikun. Así que vamos ahora con ese match ahora. Momochi contra Gachikun. Que esto va a ser un Ed contra Rashid. Así que ahí vamos.
Every single time. I think it's really interesting to see like how this has played out thus far. I didn't think to see these two on the loser's side up until this point, genuinely, because these guys are so well. I gotta say, like, well put together in regards to like their overall strategies in Street Fighter 6
Hey,
really meshed well with how they want to play against multiple parts of a premiere, like multiple parts of a tournament, right? They get through pools really well. They get into like the second part of like 128, top 64, and excel extremely well again. And it's tough to see like these two players now have to face off against each other, but that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, especially when the quality out here is just so condensed from top to bottom, from the very beginning of the day to the end. That's just how it is,
Y
man.
aquí vamos.
Here we go. Same card.
Momochi,
Hey.
Ed versus Gachikun,
Wake up,
Rashido.
deep dive kick from the side of Gachikun. Have you seen him do
Y
that?
de ahí
a lot? Is
Machabo.
that like a thing from JB or start that trend?
Too short.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Like that close range fireball also deal with the normals here. Might see some
Digamos.
OD from the side on Momochi to
I think-
combat that.
One of the big things you had just seen Gachikun implement.
Creo que la
was
última vez
hitting
que
full
pelearon
screen, right?
Momochi y
He doesn't interfere too
Gachikun,
much
creo
with
que
the
el
full
que ha ganado
screen.
más
Really
veces ha
Momochi
sido
gonna press-
Gachikun
press
contra
the
Momochi.
issue against the whirlwind
Pero han
shots,
sido
right?
matches
If Gachikun
cerrados.
gets the opportunity from full screen to
Especialmente
send
en la
out the
Street
enhanced
Fighter
whirlwind
League.
shot, he gets to close the gap almost for free.
That's true. I think the OD will switch up here for Gachikun as well. One more, the fireballs, the charge up is there.
OD Psycho Opa.
For free, asterisk.
Well, for free Ashes.
I want to say like almost free. Like
Bajo.
Momochi has to spend something for it, right?
Muerto.
Man.
Where she kick?
And he gets
Bad.
a hit in the ender. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Round para Gachikun.
Damage well spent.
With the first victory. Well, that level 2 if need be. Ooh, drive rush. in.
No,
Get the
no
crumple.
confirmó bien ahí Momochi.
Crumpled still skill. I haven't heard you say that line in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
El overhead, pero no confirmó bien ahí Gachikun.
It's like Raven Cyclone. Ooh, the slight walk back with a stand fierce.
Sky Kai.
Save that space trap with the Raven Cyclone because it is harder for Ed to punish. Be surprised. Knockdown frame, kill the throw right after it. Gachikun
Throw.
is cooking up in the corner.
1-0 a favor de
And again,
Gachikun
go
contra
back to that
Momochi.
statement about the Raven Cyclone. You should be able to punish it. It's like minus enough where Ed can do so. But the way that the pushback is, Ed can't do that, and Gachikun played around that idea up in the corner. Fantastic done. Yo, he's got the matchup now.
Spike.
This guy's good. Oh, too stubby. Crouching kick might have worked out a little bit better there, but that's okay. Corner play on the way until
DP.
Expensive, albeit momentarily getting himself out of the corner, allowing himself to push back against Gachikun. Does get the punish counter. The backdash, good anticipation. Gachikun still resetting the situation too. If he's gonna let himself go with the whirlwind shot, Momochi needs to keep track of that. He needs to push forward, which is exactly what he's doing, right? He's kind of goading him on. He moves backwards to give Gachikun that false sense of security with the spacing, then moves on him. Back and forth, right? Exactly what I was talking about. Momochi now sniping out that charged up whirlwind shot.
too comfortable. Feet were up. Wants to stand fierce. Got the punish counter right after. Space out a little bit better. Careful now. All it is was one snipe with one of these buttons. A stand meter kick. Oh, off the lights though. That's
Muerto.
just fine. Momochi turns the lights out and Gachikun.
Round para Momochi. Y quiere irse al 1-1
He's been,
contra
kind of
Gachikun.
like flossing in and out of that range is too. Oh, wait.
Level
hold
2.
on. Let me hold my thought. Did we get a dream? Yeah, we get some damage either way, right? There was mid-screen.
Buen daño.
necessarily gonna to go for like the harder stuff.
Restful nap, but it definitely works out though. Three fresh. Oh,
Qué buena.
Side switch, but
No.
on the way down with the stand medium.
Side switch ahora le hizo Gachikun.
Level 2.
Level 2.
Pop that sucker.
Ellos.
Right mixer, putting himself there, take it for the back throw, possibly.
Damn, you know he lost just as much drive gauge as if you were to like, or instead of just going for like a drive reversal at that moment. Like almost the same amount. Jesus.
Oh,
that was expensive, but that was
DDP.
cool.
They burn out. However, he does have to lead the walk-up throw, the confidence of Momochi.
1-1 le
Very nice.
empata
You know, it's really smart
Momochi.
that Momochi went for that type of risk because he knows that Gachikun is prone to making those defensive decisions, right? You do the drivers forward after a normal, and you would think, okay, I can option select here if they don't keep the string tight. Momochi going immediately into the OD uppercut was a call out to that defensive tactic. That was really, really smart from Momochi's end. High risk, albeit.
No, el
but he lets it done.
proyectil.
True.
Bike.
Well, that confidence, that walk-up right after. Gachikun, deer in the headlights. Again, as you mentioned, like the spacing has been fantastic.
Oh,
as soon as I say that,
bike.
the switch up here from Gachikun disallow the flicker stand
Throw.
from coming through. They can side close,
Hey.
leaders to throw again.
Throw de nuevo.
So Fireball's make it difficult to bust out. Gets a counter hit. And it should be, it's got the level 1 to expend. May not even need
Lo
it,
mata.
to be honest.
Oh,
Fireball.
he might not.
Oh.
Y sin gastar barra. Round para
No,
Gachikun.
man. This guy Gachikun starting things off pretty aggressively, and that's just the nature of the beast when it comes
Throw.
to facing off against Rashid. But Momochi setting himself up again within counter poke range, but Gachikun is like, you know what, you're a little too close, fam.
Ay,
Let me,
yo.
let me check the distance with my low medium.
It's on your breath.
Oh. No, he can't. He can't kick it. He got denied by the tribe.
Oh, anti-air. It's hard to do. You know, they predicted with it. It was slower. That's interruption. At least this allows to mix up the jump fears. Knocking on the door. Open up. Gachikun. 4 fears. Maybe looking to bless that crouching medium kick.
I agree. That's actually a very valid response to that. Gachikun had thrown that out a couple of times over to open up Momochi, drivers forward, halting the momentum, baiting Gachikun into pressing the button. But again, his defense has been near immaculate thus far. Not susceptible to that.
Es plus eso.
A lot of drainage on the drive gauge against Gachikun. So he's going to play a little bit passive, right? I think more so on the counter poke ways. As you saw that roundhouse come out. And as soon as I said passive, he
Level
went
2.
go, go, and go. He gets punished for it.
Stop.
It's a great time to utilize it. Yep. Damn. Burns out.
Y a la pared.
That's what he's aiming for, right? Burns out.
Pero no en... Ah, no, aún tiene barra drive. Pero Gachikun tiene 2 barras de super.
The flicker, man, just leaves you at that perfect range. That's going to be chip in it. Momochi ties things up.
Chipeado. Final round del tercer game.
This guy's good. Game to game, round to round.
¿Será Gachikun o Momochi que se irá al 2-1? Veamos. Arabian Cyclone.
Yo, that was actually something that we haven't seen Gachikun utilize, right? I don't think
Throw.
we've seen him kind of like move on forward with that flip. Momochi still ready for it was also another thing, man. That was mad impressive.
Fireball. Yeah, that's plus. Momochi trying to take back his turn when he couldn't. Level 2.
Level 3.
Right mixer.
And he gets
Uy.
flipped again! You know, we literally just talked about this before. Not spending that time reversal. I understand because you have the tornado on top of you, but that is actually kind of rough.
Chunk of damage, chunk of health gone. Momochi does have more to work with. Never utilize it. He has to find a way to stand.
Lo mata.
In the face.
Gachikun 2-1.
Slap chop. There's about 2 games in totality.
Now we get to see the next phase of the gameplay between these two.
Game
Uppercut,
4.
yes, sir. Gachikun no longer trying to stay steady on the ground. Momochi still having the presence of mind to snipe out the air approach, forward medium punch, slapping him right across the chest. Woo!
Breaks it through after the Oki. Looking for the heavy kick on a possible button. The counter poke. That's why you see the flicker, but then that's why you see the Oki fireball. The switch up to the game plans. You see so many different rotations of offense. And speaking about offense, wake up with the level 1. Wants to conserve that drive gauge as much as possible. He's almost back in the green. Until he got hit. The crouching kick is going to land right here.
Pare.
Spike, Oki, neutral jump,
Y lo mata.
there you go.
Match point para Gachikun a punto de eliminar a Momochi del
I
torneo.
thought it was a throw. I genuinely thought
Y
it was
enfrentarse a
throw.
Leshar
Momochi,
en
Gachikun,
loser
2 steps ahead,
semifinals.
and now 1 round away from eliminating the head ninja.
Y esto es duelo de capitanes de la Street Fighter League. Gachikun el capitán de Gurei Squad contra Momochi el capitán de Shinobismo Gaming.
Romeo.
Not going to set up. Overhead, just within range. Uppercut, get off him.
Okay, using the OD
Nice,
to
yo.
level 2. Defense in the corner has not been so good. I mean, it's hard to defend against Leshar. But for Momochi, he's been getting
burnout.
exposed for these throws. He's in burnout now. Flip out, still caught up in the corner.
Oh no! That was too far away from
Bien.
the throw. Gachikun, he let it slip for a
Y Gachikun
moment,
con
and that's
full
just
barra
the moment he
driver.
needs. Momochi, I should say.
Contra Gachikun, contra Momochi que está en burnout.
What an anti-air
Pared.
with forward medium punch.
Takes the jump back, too, as well.
Bien.
Back in the green, back in the game.
Ooh. Back in the door, no back throw just yet. The flicker at that perfect range, and now it's up bait.
Benemexa.
Switches up the fireball timings, lands the OD DP, back up in the corner you go. Oh,
Throw.
space, but that's room where he could use the OD fireball against the level 2 scenario if he wants it.
Y tiene level 12 Gachikun. Se puede venir el tornado.
Blocking the overhead as well.
Lo mata.
Walking out of the range from Gachikun's throw. Momochi
Final round.
keeping the dream
Match
alive.
point contra
Not
empate.
just yet. Big jumping, lands the OD right
Level
after the level 2
2.
scenario. Not the biggest combo, but listen, the positional advantage, the damage that's been
Buen
added.
daño
He'll
y
take
pared.
this. Half
Throw.
health gone. Like that. Wait for the flip out. Just
Throw
put the throw
escape.
right after.
Throw
Gotcha.
escape.
Checks.
Double throw
Again.
escape.
What a call out 2 times over. Nice confirm off of the counter hit stand jab into
Tornado.
the medium, setting up the Isar. What do you do in the corner though? Damn, Eagles like so aggressive, and look at all the gauge that Momochi gets back. The first time he's able to fend up the Isar successfully, and in a way that benefits him.
Big lead in health.
DP,
Finds the answer, gets
lo
the pick up
mata.
to Level 2. Yes, sir. And the flicker for the pull.
2-2 lo
That
empata
gives him
Momochi.
a game point scenario along with Gachikun. As you mentioned, that defense up in the corner, being able to survive the Isar, pivotal, and with health and drive gauge to spare. Game to game right now. Oh, he's locked in. He is locked in. He got a better murder face right now than Tokido.
He's got full murderous intent, I'll tell you what.
The mirror face.
Dash up again, the parry, and immediate
Casi
counter
todos los
from
japoneses
Gachikun.
aprendieron la mirror face de Tokido.
That jump back
Pero la
side,
mirror face de Tokido
he's able to
es
stop the
única.
drive rush.
Sky
Gachikun with the
High.
wherewithal to stay ready for Momochi's
Bike.
approach.
Side switch.
Gets the side switch as well. Set up, safe jump. That was a
Throw.
counter hit. Still able to get the throw no matter what. He tried to
DP.
throw him again, but OD uppercut rings free.
Pulls him close. Yeah, he wasn't on pair at the very end right there. Gachikun was able to attack.
Throw tech.
Forward medium punch connects. Should
Lo
be able to
mata.
Kill level 1. He wants it done, and Gachikun.
Match point nuevamente para
Set point.
Gachikun.
Seen this before.
He could get the rebuttal though. Sitting at 2 bars, Momochi could start off with a very explosive start. With maybe a fierce into the OD blitz, perhaps.
Oh yeah, that would go up the bar. That will though.
OD uppercut. He's setting the space in between the two.
Jump it again.
Qué buen salto. Y encima en punish counter. Level 2.
Still allowing him access to damage here from Momochi. Level 2.
Uf, mira ese daño.
Blitz right after it. Off and below. The
Throw.
throw. One more touch. We're gonna do pull him close for the strike. A sneeze. The breeze will kill. Oh, the
Se acabó.
do it though.
Final game,
Damn,
final
he put
round.
himself just shy of 2 bars again.
Entre Momochi
We
y
talked about that
Gachikun.
momentum. If Momochi manages to get a sick combo into the level 2, that was going to be the round. And now it could be a guessing game. Gachikun starting things off right. He does have the Isar. We talked about that aggression.
Oh.
Who gets to fire off their level 2 first?
Benemexa.
Gachikun making it count damage-wise.
Joder
he
el
didn't get the
daño.
It's
Proper finish.
a tick throw though. So it's a significant lead. Oh, he goes with a
Se acabó.
this time, and Gachikun easily closes
Gachikun
it out. The corner pressure,
elimina
the rotation of
a
options up in the corner,
Momochi
too difficult to deal with.
3-2.
It's not just about the Isar, it's about what he does before and after, and leads him to success. And
Con esto ya tenemos confirmado el top 4 del Super Premier Japan. En Winners Finals, Tokido contra Machabo. Y ese match es crítico, ya que el que gane de ese match no solo se queda en Grand Finals Winner Side, sino también gana la clasificación. Y luego en Loser Semis, Gachikun contra Leshar. O sea que el regalo para Gachikun por haber eliminado a Momochi Ed es pelear contra otro Ed. Pobre Gachikun tiene que pelear con doble Ed. Al menos no tiene que pelear contra Yuri, ya que la Yuri hace pedazos al Rashid. Pero ok, vamos con el match, el primer match súper importante. Winners Finals, Tokido contra Machabo por la clasificación a la Capcom Cup. Al ser Winners Finals, ¿hay un corte o vamos directo al match? Van directo al match de Loser Semis. Y después vendría el match de... ¿No? ¿Dónde está el match de Winners Finals entonces? Ah, no, el match de Winners Finals después. Van a ir primero con Loser Semis y después con Winners Finals. Ok. Aquí vamos. Gachikun contra Leshar. Ed contra Rashid. Segundo Ed que Gachikun tiene que pelear. Primero Momochi y ahora Leshar. Bueno, también tuvo que pelear con Ending Walker.
I almost waved.
Nada,
My hand was up and I was like,
I'm gonna wave every time.
Aquí vamos.
you know what? Let's go.
Ed contra
Let's go.
Rashid.
Appreciate everybody that's been joining us, whether on this restream or over there in the land of Japan. We have more action. Loser side, Leshar, Gachikun. Let's get it.
So again,
Let's
we talked
do
about
this.
what happens if Leshar or any of the Ed players decide to kind of throw that fireball game a little bit more out into the wind against Gachikun, right? We've seen the flicker a couple
Rashido
times over
contra
Leshar from Leshar. But Gachikun right now is keeping it pretty close knit. And Leshar is willing to play
Throw.
that game out.
Hasta ahora
Actually, I think
Leshar
he's
tiene
been
la
doing a great
ventaja.
job of finding his footing against some of the normals that some of these players have presented against him and finding the right counterpokes just like that. Right? Gachikun throwing no remorse with that roundhouse a bunch over to catch Leshar, possibly pressing a button preemptively. But look at this, level 1 already into a near perfect.
Round para Leshar. Come on. You can disappoint me like that.
Easy with punch. And the fireball game, I was thinking a lot more OD fireballs, but he's been going for no.
Qué buena.
But the perfect parry punish right after. It don't matter what Gachikun's doing right.
A ver un momento. Paró un poco. Que son 6:15. Ok, I am here. Sigamos con lo que estábamos. Con Leshar ahora en ventaja del primer round de esta Losers Semifinals. Porque el que gana se irá a Losers Finals. Y ese es otro match importante para clasificación para la Capcom Cup. Pero obviamente después de este match viene la Winners Finals, que es Tokido contra Machabo. Y el que gana obviamente ya se gana el primer spot en la Capcom Cup. Así que sigamos.
Right now, Leshar is too clean. As I say that, 2 for all.
Buena.
Cycle puts the hit. Gets spot right
Pared.
out. No big deal.
Throw.
Fly a little bit for the frame kill.
Almost
Not
out
too
of
bad.
distance. I like the idea, just
Level
a
2.
little bit off.
Close to burnout, yeah.
Burnout.
Just managed to get it, but that was on Leshar's code. I think he tried to parry.
Careful now.
Oh boy.
Oh,
buena.
got the backdash at level 2.
Ambos con burnout.
Sick. Burnt out.
Politics like a level 1.
Muerto. 1-0 a favor de Leshar. Incluso aunque lo saltara, creo que el Leshar podía usar Kill Switch ahí y usar otro proyectil. 1-0 para Leshar.
We saw him also prepare the OD fireball when Gachikun had the resort to using that bar. Was ready to have a punch right after.
Oh yeah.
Perfect parry and the punish right after. My favorite book gets the knockdown, the fake out with the spark. And it's not always a fireball, it's a spark to kind of switch it up a little bit. A little doubt in Gachikun's mind.
Oh.
Oh,
I like that.
Mike.
Forcing a critical error from Leshar, but man, Leshar, big reads against the throw from
side
Gachikun,
switch.
allowing himself to get out of the corner. Uppercut, pretty deep. Michael walking forward just a little bit. He's still trying to manage this situation to get the burnout, and he does.
Bar's gone, health's almost gone too as well. Proper distance,
Oh.
anti-air, and again.
Lo mata.
He could went for a DP, he could have backed
Round
up
para
for something
Leshar.
nice and clean, but he goes for something
Quiere
that
irse al
has more
2-0
damage.
Leshar.
Calls out the jump. Leshar
Contra
is so on
Gachikun.
point what Gachikun wants to do. Caught him coming through with the punish
Areda.
counter.
So scary.
He is bro, I thought Halloween was over.
Oh, he managed to sneak in the throw. Oh, and the perfect parry.
Back throw, punish, counter con perfect parry.
Oh, walking star was a throw. It's a stand medium instead. Get the counter hit. Medium mixer in the level 2. Yasar.
Oh boy.
The Windy City Kid.
Oh.
I
I wonder if he could have gone to level 3 earlier.
Yeah, in the cutscene and then cut through the whole 2. Ooh. I regret this.
I don't think it's too bad of a situation for Leshar. I think Gachikun just needs a couple more touches. Maybe he'll live. Maybe he won't live to regret it. I don't know. I can't tell.
Touch it. Box it out. Overextending. The throw's
Not
not
dead.
enough.
Oh,
Level
no
2.
way. Time for the mix.
Qué buen salto.
That's so hard though. There's so many things you have to worry about when that wind is on top of you. He's gonna go for a throw, he's gonna go for a neutral jump, walk back crunch, immediate kick, shimmy, anything at all.
Really tough spot to be in. He was banking on Gachikun just like waiting back. He took to the skies.
El Gachikun quiere el empate.
Was blocking the overhead. Still managing to get that link against the counter hit. Yeah, blocking the air.
Qué buena.
The Arabian Cyclone, excuse me, the Sky High
Level 3.
Cyclone.
Burnout.
That was a good read on Gachikun's defensive options too. We talked about what you can do against throws, one of them being like the instant Cyclone, instant Sky High.
Ready to deal with it. Have a nice little punch that leads to burnout like this. Gachikun looking in a bad sort of way. Maybe Cyclone in.
Damn!
It wasn't true. Drive rush medium in the OD.
You're in
Strike
big
throw.
trouble. You're in big trouble. You're taking so much chip damage right now, too. You're going to build a level 1 real soon, but no, the green bails him out. He does refresh his drive gauge. Gachikun, it's such a tough hill to climb, though. Look at the disparity in the gauge. Yeah, he was ready for it, right?
2-0.
100% ready for him to skip neutral that way. He's been a failure. He's been a success. Son of the pressure.
Man, Leshar though, this dude is a absolute demon.
2-0 a favor de Leshar.
Just his spatial awareness, how he adjusts immediately when things aren't going his way after the next round, or even within the same seconds that we have been seeing. He is so good about just making you do things that you don't want to do. I feel like I've never seen Gachikun do some of these options or force go for some of these options. It's just incredible to watch him and how he's been able to pilot edge. He's on game point right now. The Capcom Cup champion.
Yeah, we usually hail Gachikun as having some of the best defense in the world, right? But Leshar has been stuffing out a lot of the even extra options that Gachikun's been exercising thus far, right? Not a lot of people have success reading the instant Sky High.
Yes. Having a proper punish for that too as well. At least in a close to burnout.
It's true.
This guy's good. Whip punish. Not a big one, but again, Gachikun going for things that I would typically expect. No drive rush behind that forward heavy kick. Very strange.
Oh. Yeah, Leshar really picking and choosing his spots when to flicker has been a pretty difficult thing for Gachikun to catch up on. Not going to die just yet, but it's the snipe from above. My man.
Match point para Leshar, a punto de eliminar a Gachikun del torneo.
On the roof with the scope. Pulls him close. No help parry right there. The trade. Leshar on set point. Far building up too as well. And this is devious and dastardly and diabolical. Could be coming through with that level 2. As you push him in the corner, could be a set the entire time. Just like this, the OD. Lots of room to put this man to bed.
Oh, he got it. Single bounce. He shot the micro step forward.
Four Fears.
Jesus H. What is happening? Christmas.
Trying to catch a possible throw tech. Nothing at all. Leshar just willing to block everything out right now. It's fine. Take these throws.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Has to take the throws.
A big punish, too. And the counter hit.
Okay.
Empty jump into the barrage of jabs. That was very, very well played after a, I think, rather discouraging round against Gachikun.
Uy, otra vez final round, pero este es el game 3. Pero Leshar está en set point. Bike.
At once right here, Gachikun being able to get the meaty crouching light punch. The mixer frame kill, backdash avoids the throw, but still caught up in the corner. Delay, no big deal. Gachikun going to continue that pressure crouch meaty kick into nothing though. OD fireball. Yeah, he's trying to maybe try to bait out like a heavier normal at that distance.
He is not letting go of Leshar in this corner. This amount of control is impressive, but man, yeah, a little bit overzealous with the fireball too. Leshar, he had that read, he went for the flicker. Out of the corner temporarily, he had to pay a fee for that. Forward throw, you set up his R, you sure do. Gachikun, what do you do to get the W right here? I don't think burnout's gonna be an option.
Tries to hang it from into level 3 if he wants to survive. Now it's off the table, at least in terms of like that level 2 scenario. But the shimmy, the finesse and bless, and that'll pull him to rest as Gachikun is getting better about
2-1, empieza a desempatar Gachikun.
Hiding in little gaps, allowing for shimmy situations to happen where the throw's gonna whiff. Doing a real good job of like caging in Leshar.
It did get a little dicey too. The moment that he lost that control in the corner was based off of the overhead, which Leshar had been blocking pretty consistently.
True.
But now, what happens when he's on the defensive end, as Leshar has already put him into the corner, does get the anti-air, but there is an air reset, so Gachikun, he still has to face off against this barrage. This flicker is gonna set up very much so a nasty mix, whether it's a strike or a throw, but OD spinning mixer from Gachikun. What a call out too.
All the answers. Too far for the heavy to hit. Leshar ready to whip punch and hit him with that speed bag. Looks like the speed bag to seal the deal. Leshar on set point.
Otra vez match point para Leshar. A punto de eliminar a Gachikun y irse a Losers Final.
That may be better here, beneficial here for Gachikun.
Nice. Is able to link that because it's a punish counter too. Full sequence into the Eagle Spike. Gets set up a man. That was a nasty cross up. Leshar was ready on both ends for the throw and the cross up at the same time. This man is always ready. And he jumped nothing.
He blocks it out. Yeah, caught the back dash with the OD fireball. The killer's back. Perfect parry. Then knocked out the cycle blitz. Deep in the jump. Safe jump setup.
Oh no!
Medium is interrupted. Oh no.
One more sequence.
Super. Did he bait
Lo
it
mató.
out? He
Se mató.
blocked. You're about to drop. Leshar with the punish to drop Gachikun out of the tournament 3-1.
Y Leshar elimina a Gachikun 3-1 y pasa a Losers Finals. Ahora esperar el rival que va a tener en Losers Finals. Ahora con la pelea que viene ahora, Winners Finals. Tokido contra Machabo. Ken versus Akuma. Y es lo que vamos a ver ahora mismo. Y este es Qualification Match. Qualification Match entre Tokido y Machabo. Para ganar el primer spot.
Is him taking to the corner on any interaction, try to set up for that sort of situation or scenario. So I think that it's a matter of who gets their game plan off even more so, based on their characters even more so, as per usual. Obviously, Ken wants that corner carry. Akuma wants the damage. I think, though, when it comes to the characters, the walk speed definitely helps out Akuma. The fireball game also dissuades a lot of like what Ken wants to do in like the mid range. You can't swing out heavy kick, stand first like you like to. The fireball's kind of locking down a little bit.
La original Murph face.
Crouching kick and all those other better buttons and stuff like that too. That's why I see some of the Akuma players say that they like this matchup and the Ken players not so much. But I don't think it's super bad. I do think that Akuma has a slight edge overall. But as
El punto débil obviamente de la Akuma es la vida. Solo tiene 9000 de vida.
Based on this week. Historically, I would say Tokido, but based on this week, Macho is turning up like volume. Tokido has found something in terms of his rhythm. He may not be the most optimal Ken player in every scenario, but his game plan against the player works out so well that I can't fault him.
Yo, shout out to the KO line. That's what I'm talking about.
What is that?
You don't need to take the Yamanote line. You got to find the shortcuts, baby. It's just one of the transits.
Okay,
One of the transit lines.
I'll have to learn.
All right. Sharing the tech.
Y aquí vamos.
Subway Chan. I don't even know, like,
Primer match
what
importante
the
para la
letters said
clasificación.
above or below it, but
Tokido
hey, shout out to
Ken
those, like,
versus
taking the KO line. I know
Machabo.
it's good. Anyways,
Akuma.
I do agree with that. I think there have been a couple of looks where Tokido would kind of let go of certain set play situations just to kind of see how the other person would react to it, right? I think if he does layer on any sort of meaty, it'll be like via lights, and then he'll just kind of like back off and play in the pocket. We're so used to, right? That pocket,
primer
specifically
qualification
big,
match.
where characters would normally want to jump out of. I think Tokido's done a great job of like taking the time to assess what the player is going to be doing upon wake up, what the player is going to be doing in the counter hit space, or at least the counter poking space, and punishing them accordingly. Now, in terms of the hits, you talked about being optimal from the side of Machabo. This man Tokido is willing to spend hella bar for Jinrai extensions in the corner. My man is not afraid to go get that damage while drying himself out.
The honored one.
Damn, that's the manga rare Tokido. Yeah. That's crazy. the one shot in every like 2 pallets of cards. That's crazy, man.
I alone in the honored one. Okay, let's see if he is.
I would love like hand drawn like caricatures of like the pro players from some of like the mangaka out there and putting the trading cards. Listen, man. I'll buy all of it. I'll buy it by the case. I'll buy it by the palette. I'll do that, man. I'll search for the manga rare Tokido.
The manga rare Tokido.
I'll do it, brother.
Oh, they going in with it. I mean, this matters. Winners
aquí vamos.
Machabo, Tokido to qualify for Capcom Cup. Yo, people, let's get it. Akuma versus Ken. It's going to be a very explosive matchup. Either way, it's going to be corner carry. It's going to be big void demonic damage. We'll see.
You can hear the voices ringing out from Aru and Hameko, getting the crowd hyping for very good reason. Again, this is one of these players pretty much shot to get into the Capcom Cup. Machabo at a slight deficit. Now that we get to really look at it, the fireball's ringing out from Tokido. We talked about Akuma having a stronger fireball game. But Machabo being the aggressor with Drive Rush. Yeah. Does find the opening. Gets the roundhouse extension of the Jinrai.
Qué buena.
You tried to get sneaky with it. Machabo threading the needle.
Like go for these little resets,
Lo mata.
still finds face to face up in the corner space and still
Round para
seals the deal.
Tokido.
But you mentioned that, like Tokido will go for these things where he's like trying to gather data on what you're gonna do and then add up as the set goes longer and longer. First of threes, I feel like really benefit that sort of style, that sort of game plan. First there is just yet drive rush jab to enter before the OD came through. Just still double sweep. Back row. That's optimal. Nothing off that medium though. The drive rush cancel it in a little bit more.
Michael stepping out of the way of the Jinrai. It's a tick throw. That's one. I like the tech two from Tokido. Machabo could have had a great time if that throw had connected with a back throw. I would imagine.
What a space trap.
Confirm.
Standing light kick as a counter hit fireball into the Sip of Calamity. Not necessarily playing out just yet.
Pero debido al escalado al haber sido un light, en este caso light kick, tuvo más escalado. Creo que es un 20% de escalado. No, creo que un 10-15% de escalado tiene los confirms con light, por lo que obviamente hizo menos daño el level 3.
Light Tatsu, uppercut, Oki's there. Tried to bait out a throw perhaps.
Buena con el
Ready
Goshoryu.
for the anti-air, sneaks in, throw. Drive rush forward, the overhead.
Pressing that cranium, busting that dome. Lays across the medium punch. No throw, Tokido.
Final round del game 1.
No
No.
conversion, and the drive impact is perfect there. He was wearing. It has Tatsu. Oki coming through. One hit in the level 3 with the victory here. Tokido, can he land it?
Oh, Soryu.
Risky, but it
Harakiri.
works out. Tokido was like, there's no way. He did it anyway. Machabo still going to get got by the Gen
Muerto.
Y, but that level 3 fly.
1-0.
You know what time it is? Rip-pa! Sit down and shut up. Okay, now it's the Japanese version. We're going to use the English right here. As Tokido takes the first game, we talked about his game plan. It's all about taking to the corner and dismantling you continuously.
I gotta focus up more on how Machabo is conducting himself within the neutral space, right? We haven't really seen as much of a threat thus far, and now I think he's throwing out some of the forward medium kicks. He's still content with throwing out some of the crouching medium punches, but now he tried to go in and initiate. You saw the start of a forward fierce. Tokido is just ready and with the activity of certain buttons too. That medium kick is so far-reaching and such a great tool to counter those types of actions.
Tokido's defense has been fantastic. You know, he's blocking the dive kick, bro, and he's been able to thread the needle so well. So continuously, drive rush jab, enters in with the stand fierce right after. Extension, run cancel throw. Look at how he picks his shots, but however, crouching medium kick saves the day. The anti-shimmy tool in full effect. The light connects, counter hit. Way more of the buttons mid-screen. I think that's better here for Machabo.
Counter.
OD fireball, no drive rush, try to go for the throw.
Muerto con ODDP.
To ring out.
Perfect calculated decision from Tokido. Getting that OD uppercut for medium kick. Now Machabo gauging the distance against Tokido, but now the drive rush allowing him to get in scot-free. Standing light kick. How long can you stay away Ken's offensive pressure?
Tokido trying to get that bar back. He's back in the green. Versatile jabs. Counter hit into the DP. Drive rush jab. This time a throw instead of a stand fierce. Drive impact.
Buena de parte de Machabo para reaccionar. Level 3. Y burnout.
Maybe level 2 would have been better here to
Doria.
I think it's level 2 for a little bit later on.
I think it pushes Ken too far out.
So he's going to be able to continue after.
Yeah.
El overhead.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, netting as much damage as you can via chip. I would say that was the better decision from Machabo.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You're building up that bar anyway with the way that you're playing too. Yeah, Tokido now in the green. What's so scary is though, Tokido just needs a solid hit that leads him to CA and he's dead.
What's the entry point?
Man's made out of paper.
Wet paper, ouch. Crumbles.
Even worse.
Yeah. Can you find that hit? Seconds winding down. Machabo willing to run that fireball game for that lane game. Oh my god.
Bien, bloqueó el overhead.
OD fireball for the switch at Machabo with the fast stuff, the fast ball.
Final round ahora del game 2 y aún Tokido quiere irse al 2-0, pero Machabo quiere empatarlo. Hostia, el overhead. Ay, chia. Pared. Level 3. No lo va a matar, pero lo va a dejar en una adivinanza. Perfect parry.
He gets started just like this, off of the punish counter. We do get significant carry off the medium. Tatsu checking down below with the low, and this is going to be pretty significant. Already at 2 bars.
Empty medium, striking back to the light though. Machabo not complete some of these combos.
DP.
DP. Wakes up
Back
with
throw, muerto.
Tumbleweed. 2 games up is Tokido.
2 sirve a favor de Tokido.
Closer to qualifying for Capcom.
The captain of Yogibo Reject doing as much as he can to stop Machabo's run, at least from the winner's side, right here and right now. 2 games.
DP.
Slow but steady. Machabo now initiating.
Oh yeah.
Meaty fireball, what do you do about that? That could have been so significant. He was actually within range of a standing fierce punish.
With a lot more. It's optimal. Finals access points.
El chequeo contra Deo.
Hard knockdown with the sweep. Deep with the jump fierce. Oh my god, it hits Tatsu.
Pared.
That hit his hair.
Punish counter throw. Buena, lo mata.
He's got enough
Machabo.
Nice and easy. Machabo is being so steady. The people up front can't even handle it.
Feel that. Stay with that set point.
Nice!
Crouching light kick opens him up. I like the switch up. It's been like light. Now he goes for the crouching light kick. DP is a reversal, the rebuttal, the trade. Heavy kick right after. Ooh, like
DP. Este fue heavy. Go Shorty.
cool. That was so high up there. We don't really get to see it in that fashion too often, but Machabo is still staying ready. No punish counter, no whiff punish, I should say, on a very long-standing low-medium kick. That thing stays out forever and a day, but Machabo not being ready for it is a big surprise. Now the safe jump, and also not willing to let go of the pressure. My man's trying to bite on and fight on, I should say. Level 3 is still intact. Machabo just needs a single hit from both ends, actually.
No.
Could be a single hit.
Oh, wake up super did it.
Level 3, wake up.
Do it.
Final round del game 3 y Tokido quiere irse al 3-0. Más bien dicho, no es set point, es qualification, es qualify point. Este es punto de clasificación para Tokido, para ser el primer clasificado del Super Premier Japan.
Yeah, caught Tokido trying to jump out, perhaps.
Heavy kick right back at him, though. Jinrai gets the overhead again. He's sticking that in. 4 fears. Except the space trap at all.
Oh, boy. That was actually rough timing. Machabo tried to throw on a button. Tokido managed to get the low throw. It's a counter hit. Now the throws are going to be a little bit dastardly. No, actually, he went for a standing medium.
Back throw de parte de Machabo.
Not punishable, but you lose your turn.
Back throw, te vas Machabo a la pared. Y muerto.
He's able to get the DP. It's Tokido qualifying for Capcom Cup with a 3-0 defeat.
Y Tokido es el primer clasificado del Super Premier Japan al derrotar a Machabo 3-0 y además de eso llegar a Grand Finals Worldside. Ahora viene el segundo match crítico ahora, Leshar contra Machabo. Esto es parecido ahora al segundo clasificado del Super Premier Japan. O sea que vamos a tener una Akuma contra Eda ahora mismo, o a no ser que haya un corte. Así que ahí vamos. No, hay un corte. Y ahora sí, aquí vamos. Leshar versus Akuma. Leshar contra Machabo. Ed contra Akuma. Así que un momento que ya regresó. Aquí vamos. Losers Finals. Hora de buscar al segundo clasificado. Leshar. Ed. Corea contra Machabo. Japón Akuma. Vamos adelante, este es el penúltimo match y el último para clasificación.
Those buttons you'd like to typically see, but you have to earn your way in and also earn the aerial approach, because we have seen Leshar, if you don't come through the air in the correct way, he's got that stand light punch and play, do the demon raid the wrong way. That guy is so good about checking and challenging that. So again, you have to establish those moments, and we've seen how good he is against many Kuma players. At NL in the LCQ over at EWC, we've seen it over in Street Fighter League. We might see it here. Don't let yourself be a victim, Machabo.
Yeah, and you're looking at the current route, man. Leshar has not really had to face off against an Akuma, at least within the top 8, but I'm damn sure he faced off against 1.5 million of them in pool play, preliminaries, etc. So we'll see right now. He'll add on to the belt. He's got an Ed under him. He's got jury duty done, really. He's got Rashid also defeated. The win beneath him. I'm telling you, man, this guy Leshar, he is so well poised and calculated for every situation imaginable.
Is he ready for Mr. Optimal? Is he ready for Machabo? Losers Finals to qualify for Capcom Cup, happening only a few months. This is it. Obviously, you want to be able to win the tournament too as well, but this is ever so important. Here we go. Losers Finals.
Aquí vamos.
Qualification for Capcom Cup sits on the line. Leshar, Machabo. Yeah.
I love how everybody's getting behind it too.
Yeah. Love that. There's that offline.
Akuma versus Ed. Goki.
So sick. It is so
Vamos
sick.
ahí.
So ready for this.
The fact that we are
Let's
here
do
right
this.
now, who is going to move on into Capcom Cup? We're about to find out. Already starting off.
Leshar es el que más necesita clasificarse porque él no puede participar ni en World Warrior Japón ni en World Warrior Corea. Porque obviamente él es coreano, pero como está viviendo en Japón, no puede participar en el World Warrior Corea por temas de conectividad. Y el de Japón no puede participar porque al no ser japonés, no tiene el permiso de participar. O sea que la única forma para que Leshar se clasifique es por medio de los offline premiers, o sea, Evo, Cream City, sí, Cream City, UFA, East Coast Throwdown, Super Premier Singapur, Super Premier Japan, Blink Respawn y Kings of the World. Estas son las únicas oportunidades que tiene Leshar. Y aquí es donde tiene la mejor oportunidad de clasificarse en Super Premier Japan, ahora que está en Losers Finals. Pero ok. Y verdad, aún se lo llevó Machabo.
Fireball to set things up too, playing from full screen as Machabo should, really.
It shows at level 2 as well to switch it up for the variants.
Ocean.
Leshar is
Throw.
spending a lot of time up in this corner. Trying to take up residency somewhere else.
Machabo tried to do something out of that. He still got clipped by the medium. Couldn't imagine. Machabo maybe tried to take to a disguise, perhaps. Does net the burnout against Leshar, but burnout is not going to be like a pretty significant factor against Leshar as he's over 3-2. Now towards the corner. Could be a little bit hard to tell if he has it. I'm sure it does.
Level 3.
Flicker into the
Lo
level
mata.
3. The burnout's there, but I think he's going to get hella damage. If not, no, he's got to be dead.
Let's
He's got to be dead. Excuse me.
Put a fork in it.
He
Sí,
is cooked.
muerto.
That is well done.
Yeah, chef. Leshar being able to bust out against that DI. As you mentioned, a reversal is a rebuttal. Still on the table. No, it's the DP, the demon. That is a Machabo being able to get that punish counter. Blocking the walk back.
Might have been a medium DP also. Set the blitz down. Forward throw after the kill rush. Can walk behind the fireball if need be, but you know what? He was trying to press the issue. He saw Machabo a little bit low on the drive gauge. Lower on the drive gauge. Now closer to half. No way this hits.
Level 3. Lo golpeó. No lo mata, creo. No lo mata. Pero creo que lo va a dejar en Burnout. No, en Burnout no. Pero lo va a dejar a una adivinanza.
Walk up throw, no back throw though, but this is fine. You have so much gauge to utilize these OD, or you can drive rush in. And Leshar just yet he gets the hit. Oh my God, Leshar, you almost sold it. He almost sold it, but was able to
1-0 a favor de
route the ship
Leshar.
and hit that junior.
Necesita ganar 2 más para clasificarse.
My man Machabo was trying to do that on him. He's like, how come you didn't press the throw button? I was trying to do the exact same thing, but Leshar, he backed off immediately. He's like, you know what? My defense is too good. Look at that Mike Tyson.
Sweet double dash up the Oki, knocking it over with the jabs. Ooh, slight little walk back, the micro walk back into the crouching medium punch, opens up Leshar, the dive kick, and the throw right after it. He's back up in the corner.
Nice work. Being able to confirm off the standing medium. Roundhouse Tatsu. The frame kill off of the lights. Ooh, a little bit of a stagger, but still not close enough. Doesn't even have the meter though. Not too bad for Machabo, I will say. The life lead is there. Just about half of the drive gauge. He gets sniped out with the crouching heavy kick. Leshar got 2 bars to his name. Actually closer to killing out Machabo. If he's not careful enough, he could get thrown, punish counter, and die.
We fireball, yeah.
Round nuevamente para Machabo, quiere irse a empatar 1-1.
So fast fireballs that you see from Akuma. Watch me do what to do. Gets across, going to kick, round start, heavy kick, tops to the corner you go. Walk up throw, strolling on in with that walk speed. Cross up DP, I thought, but Machabo didn't have it ready.
Ooh. Ooh-wee. Down 3 pretty early on, but I think it's going to be the perfect time to do it, right? You have so much damage, pretty much close to death. You refill your game, Leshar pretty much starved. Uh-oh. No way, dude.
Restock the bridge. Being able to snipe out, get the level 2 off.
Look at the damage.
Play on the way. Woody fireball. Machabo's not done yet. He's got more to work with too as well. DP to the fireball. Breaks the throw.
Keep target all the way back with a sequence and a half.
But imagine, one OD fireball here from Machabo, especially from this range. The normal fireball does clip, and the crouching mini kick does hit the
1-1 lo empata Machabo.
At that desperate spot, that could have been anybody's game, though. Anybody's game.
My man took a sip and did this breath. My man looked to the skies. He's like, dear God, I got to do this again. This guy's a monster. Like, who put this monster in front of me?
I am not God's strongest soldier right now.
Who taught him to be so good? Okay, how did he learn that? Chris Rock just yelling into the microphone.
Oh my God, Leshar being able to have a strong start right here. Psycho Blitz. Go for a throw right after. ODDP as a rebuttal here from Machabo. Very active on defense. And very meter hungry with it too as well. He backs off, runs the level 2 fireballs. Perfect pair from the side of Leshar. Stand on business. 10 toes down.
Ooh, knock on the door a little bit. Machabo not budging. Doesn't even want to answer. Yeah, he's peering through the blinds right now.
I see your home.
I see you. Your television is on. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah, man. Answered the door, still in his pajamas, wasn't ready for it. Bust him down.
Bam.
Round para Leshar. Quiere irse al 2-1 Leshar.
Ready for the OT uppercut.
You hit a man in pajamas? It's crazy. But that's like the 3rd time he went for that ODDP on wake up though. Leshar ready for it. As you mentioned. Up around so far.
Has to really grind this out, dude. Even if Leshar is close to the corner, it's no easy defeat. Oh, no easy defeat. Excuse me. To keep him there.
More activity from Leshar. The fireball kind of lock him down. There's going to be an anti-air, but nothing doing. But that's fine. Claim that space. Kill rush back. Reassess. Drive rush right back in.
Yeah, still covering the jump back. Yeah. I like that a lot. Uh-oh. I like this a little bit more. Look at the damage incoming again. And you get the corner carry. Oh.
So it's level 1.
Oh, he dropped.
It's almost done though. Dash up, check the challenge. Level 3 immediately. Once to put him in burnout. Okay, I agree. I get you, Machabo.
Damn.
Level 3.
That's where all my power is.
Ooh. Big goal.
Oh. Leshar, he's definitely not tempted to throw in those situations. That is for sure. Machabo has really tried to throw bait him multiple times over in this set, and it has not paid off. In fact, it worked against him, which is why Leshar even got that first W. But man, you understand when he's charging the flickers, you are not allowed
2-1 a favor de Leshar. Una más para clasificarse a Capcom Cup, porque obviamente se quitaría el mayor peso de encima Leshar, porque obviamente como no puede participar en ninguno de los dos World Warrior Corea y World Warrior Japan, si se clasifica acá, misión completada, especialmente porque el World Warrior de Japón es el segundo evento más difícil para clasificar, luego del Evo, obviamente, y el tercero es el Super Premier Singapur.
Makes a lot of sense too. The fact that the roundhouse run out again. Leshar starting to get a lot of the movement options on defense at Machabo's trying to take two, backdash into the corner, only to get sniped out. The feet get crushed off of that fierce.
Qualification point para Leshar.
Being able to put himself at match point, possibly into Capcom Cup. This might be the moment. Machabo, though, he's going to make it as difficult as possible. You still have a demon to face.
Qualification point.
You know what? He can just speed bag his way through these demons. Let's find out. What's the damage like? Single bounce, baby. Look at the damage, and I do mean
Mira
that.
ese daño, qué hermoso daño.
Like, man, you are beaten, battered, and
Delicioso daño.
Oh, yeah, Grimace. Man is a menace. Leshar for the corner. The wall sweep does get the punish counter, actually. Caught the button. Adamant fist. The OD.
Level 3.
We'll have to go for DP level 3. CA, yeah.
You know what's funny about that? The cross-up hit. But I don't
No lo
think that was
mata,
a full
pero lo va a
call. I think
dejar,
Leshar
creo
might
que
have, like,
en
let
uno.
go. I don't know why the
No,
I don't
no,
know if it was the
lo
scale or not,
mata.
but the combo counter was weird on that.
Lo desintegró.
That was weird. We'll take that.
Oh, 100%. Staying on set point. Yeah, you have to afford yourself that option. Leshar's so ready with those jabs. It's a demon rave. Parrying the button right after. Cardinal coming in. Kill rushes back, looking for the reassessment. The sweep is there. Deep with the dive kick. Gets a top 2 sweep right after it. Go for throw. Strike instead. A tick throw.
As he should. Again, we talked about Leshar not really biting towards the throw bait, so why not actually go for the throw? Machabo, he's starting to put the pieces together, but can he finish the entire puzzle that is Leshar? Forward throw now. He gets to do it again, but no. Level 3.
Level 3 y en punish counter. Va a doler.
It's taking a severe amount of damage, pretty much close to lethal. If Leshar could find one more hit, Machabo is in dire straits. He's bleeding. Oh no!
Y Leshar lo logra, clasificado para la Capcom Cup. Le costó, pero al final lo ha logrado. Leshar es el siguiente clasificado y el último del último Super Premier del Capcom Pro Tour, clasificándose en la Super Region, en The Super Premier Japan, al derrotar a Machabo 3-1, después que el único que tiró a Leshar a loser fue Momochi, 2-1. Y ahora Leshar regresa a Capcom Cup por segunda vez tras este resultado. Así que congratulations a los dos clasificados, Leshar y Tokido. Ahora con esto vamos a la Grand Finals. El duelo de miembros de Reject, ya que Tokido y Leshar son ambos del mismo equipo de la Street Fighter League, que es Reject. Así que vamos a tener un Ken versus Ed por segunda vez. Así que vamos a ver su presentación antes y los preparativos.
And also the spacing that he plays at, reassessing at the anti-airs off more often than not. Yeah, a few drops are going to happen, but that's going to happen when you have a character that has the variance of the demon raids. And then when those started coming through in the wrong sort of way, you had that jab play, bow, bow, knock him outside the skies. Leshar was just too ready, prepped to prepare, as you mentioned, on defense. His offense was fantastic. Now, that being said, you got to fight your boss, all right? You want more vacation time?
Sí.
It's funny.
El miembro
I
más
imagine
fuerte de
this
Reject
conversation
contra
of,
el
like,
líder de
I put
Reject.
myself in the anchor. We're both on the anchor. What am I talking about?
You got to fight each other.
I think this is so cool. I really think this is such a...
You want more
Madre mía.
vacation time? This guy's Leshar was just
Tokido
too ready,
versus
prepped to prepare, as you mentioned,
Leshar.
on defense. His offense was fantastic. Now, that being said, you got to fight your boss, all right? You want more vacation time?
It's funny. I'd imagine it's a conversation of like, do we put you as the anchor? Do I put myself in the anchor? We're both on the anchor. What am I talking about?
You got to fight each other.
I think this is so cool. I really think this is such a fitting end for both of these individuals, right? They've worked so hard to get to this point. I mean, that's not to take away from any of the other competitors. They've worked, like, they've worked their asses off. That is for damn sure. This is probably the most stacked Super Premier with 1,000+ entrants.
1248 players se
certified
registraron en
killers
Super
From
Premier
around the
Japan.
world as
from
well.
around the world
Yes.
coming into this. I will say wholeheartedly, I did not expect Tokido to be sitting in that winner's spot in Grand Finals.
I'm with you.
It's not to take away from him, but from a stats standpoint, and I know a lot of players and fans would like agree with me, he hasn't had the best showing thus far, but this is easily his stellar and breakout performance for Street Fighter 6.
No, 100%. Like, you watch how things were happening, like World Warriors, he's not high in terms of, like, the points. You see, like, Kakaru and such. Like, Shuto, of course, Higuchi, those cats, not even in the top 8, but when it's time to turn up, Tokido, we turn up like volume, and we see him right here, winner side, grand finals. The game plan he's done, again, it's player-based. It's like player to player. If he knows a player,
El tema de
he's
Dalsim
able
de
to set up for
fondo.
success. We saw that with the drive rush jabs and the throws and the things that you wouldn't expect, that you wouldn't prepare for, and it's like, damn, it's too much momentum, too many things to have to manage, and it just kind of I just decimates the opponent. He's the dissector. This guy is the dissector. Tokido, the dissector. But
I feel like Leshar is pretty much of the same camp, right? They're
actually,
like twin dissector.
Twin dissectors.
I don't know.
Leshar.
But it comes down to this. This is the grand finals. You'll give a reject. They've been doing well at Street Fighter League. They're the top team out there in their division, I do believe currently, and they have been nothing but stellar, especially in the second half of the season. They have such a good game plan in terms of their strategy, how they talk to each other. So this is going to be one of those things where these players play each other so much, they know each other so much.
That's right.
They're going to have to exceed beyond the usual typical, oh, I'm playing somebody. I see Tokido win.
With the Roto Z next to it too, like the drawn ones and also like the actual physical ones.
Yeah.
These guys are all in. I think I 100% agree with that. I think it's going to be very tough to decipher who's going to be striking first, what kind of strategies are going to be implemented because of the fact that they are thorough training partners in both regards of like playing Can and this guy, man, showing off the hitbox again. In regards to like how often they practice against each other for the matchup. And Tokido, again, there was big rumors going around that Tokido might be an Ed main at this point, right? Because of his CFN logs. I will say there are moments where Leshar has to take over the account.
Yeah, so maybe that was going on.
That's what I assume. I genuinely assume that. I would have to ask, I would personally have to DM Tokido and be like, yo, man, let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know. Are you actually planning to play Ed? Is it mostly just for the understanding of the character to like face off against the matchups? Or is there something about the character that actually makes you want to switch off of Ken?
You know what? I hope he don't. Look at where Ken has gotten you. Qualification at Capcom Cup. Go with what you know. What I know right now is it's grand finals time at CPT Japan. It's Leshar. It's Tokido. Let's get it.
Grand Finals. Y ambos ya están clasificados.
God, it's so sick.
Yo, come on. Let the intros rock. I love that. Tokido.
Ring the bell.
Leshar, man. Tatsu round start. Enhanced Tatsu as well. A risky read.
Man. There's already so much being told between the two. It's pretty intense. Tokido right now has the upper hand slightly, just because Leshar is in the corner. The punish counter is there, though. Instead of Leshar, what do you do about the Gen Y mix? Man, the amount of pressure that Tokido is putting on Leshar. The first time he's actually budged in regards to countering against the throw game. But I get it, man.
Triple throw
game is much more potent, in my opinion.
Buena con el level 1.
You know what? That's fine, though. Take the bar back.
La última vez que pelearon Tokido y Leshar, que fue en un offline, que fue en el EWC, Leshar le ganó a Tokido 3-0.
Before that happens, drive impact too far off of that. Was he able to get a punish and land with the right button? Or honestly, he didn't land and get a stand medium kick off.
OD one more touch. Damn, making a huge statement.
Round para Tokido.
The murder face is there. Leshar, discontent with what just happened. A little bit of a side eye.
Tokido said, yes, sir. How much time off?
He's like, man, I have never seen you do that. The uppercut in this part of the round? Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
You don't disrespect me like that in front of all your friends?
I like the run cancel right there. Again, it's either like drive rush or run cancel to switch things up in terms of how he approaches. Jab, DP, dash up, stand fierce, no fault though, but I don't mind him having Leshar up in the corner like this. Until he puts himself in the corner. Punish counter, level 2, you know what to do. Pick up, DP, cycle blitz right after, take the setup.
Qué buena. Y en punish counter y side switch.
That was bad far. My man was running a mile a minute.
Lo mata.
$1 Million Man Steve Austin. We have the technology. We can rebuild him. My man was
1-0 a favor de Tokido en Grand Finals. Sabiendo que Tokido está en Grand Finals, en winner side y Leshar en loser side.
Right after to seal it. Shikujin Ryan let it fly. He puts himself a game up right now. Only needs to win one to get it done in terms of like the sets. Leshar has to win twice to make it nice.
Oh, yeah, still able to punish. No, it's too far out to get the full punish counter link.
Together with that stand fierce. Now the Jin Ride holds parry. Yeah, you see the tap parries ever so often because they know that the other person wants to go for a button.
Throw.
Trying to make these reads happen. Button. No, it's another throw. You know
Triple.
what? Keep doing it.
Why not? Ooh.
Back throw.
Ribs to the chin. Damn! Slick. That was actually kind of insane.
DP.
Perfect parry against the flicker response with the medium kick Tatsu immediately for the punish counter. This guy Tokido can ball.
Yeah, usually don't have the range and room to do so. Enhanced Tatsu actually clips. Medium drive
Anti-tech,
rush, right after. Should be a level one
anti-tech.
finish here. Jinrai,
Muerto.
yeah, get that level 1 to fly off and another round up. Tokido, very dominant, bro. The reads, the reactions. as mentioned,
Round para
doesn't carry
Tokido
this
quiere
quick.
irse al
Don't
2-0.
get too much reward. Don't have the distance to do so, but he has the Tatsu to do it.
That was wild too. What an innovative response. I don't think there's anybody who's really done that thus far this weekend, or at least on stream. I've only seen it like once before, but I've never really seen it on this stage.
Oh, you can.
That's just continued action right there. Tokido, Leshar, unfortunate, both up in the corner. Big jump.
Lo mata.
in. OD Jinrai. Shippu Jinrai.
Shippu Jinrai. Yo, Clipper
2-0
is shipping
a favor
on
de
top of that.
Tokido.
Tokido is playing out of his mind. His eyebrows are easily 15 degrees lowered for the murder face. He's executed. He said the mantra. He's like, I'm here to win. Leshar is like, huh, this guy's pretty good. What do I do? What do I do against my boss?
Your boss, your teacher, your leader.
¿Qué puedo hacer contra mi jefe? No hacerlo enojar sería una cosa.
Over the corner, Leshar's turn. As soon as I say that, they'll wake
Oh,
up
dude,
here.
pa.
Tokido affords him some space, and Leshar not looking so healthy in the drive gauge department. Fireball's there looking for the toe tap. I like that. Avoid that entry point. Get a fat punish off. As soon as I see that again with the back throw, the repositioning has been so immediate from Tokido.
I still can't believe he's already up 2-0 against Leshar, but now taking a pounding. There's so many fists just flying right now. Leshar has caught Tokido numerous times over. Uh-oh.
Jump like he hits. Very sharp button. It's Tatsu, the Oki, the jabs. Hella meaty. Gets the follow-up right after. Shippu Jinrai? No.
No, not quite.
Save the bar. You're smart. Wouldn't kill.
He's waiting.
Deliberate.
One more throw. He baits him successfully, ladies and gentlemen. Tokido looking at
Tournament
point.
From winner's side. Second blitz knockdown. Goes for the meaty heavy. Sure, now right, this momentum, the tech is there, but it just takes 1 second for Tokido to hit like a DP, reversal button, a counter hit, something, a back throw too as well, to lead himself to that success, that momentum that he just kind of rides all the way through. Oh, I thought it was going to be a whip punch with that crouching medium kick. Does not get the hit that he wants. Not yet, at least.
This could be the beginning of the end. Tokido forcing Leshar into the corner, does get the trade combo off of that medium into the light kick, and now with 3 bars to his name, Leshar actually sneaks in the normal.
Buena de parte de Leshar. Quiere desempatar Leshar para ir.
Well. This is going to be a very explosive start for either
Ahora
player. Whoever gets
2-1.
the first hit, it might just be it.
Oh, Leshar starts off strong. As mentioned, right, that momentum. Unless back throw. Again, his defensive tactics on Wake Up have been nothing short of incredible. We talked about that with Leshar. Gotta give some room here to Tokido. Not going to stand fierce, punish counter,
No.
burnout incoming.
No.
Brother,
Not
look at the
like
bar at the
this.
bottom. Cross cut, level 3 does not
Oh
hit.
my
Uy,
God.
qué buena. Qué mal error de
You're telling me
Tokido.
there's a shot. There's a chance. One's level 3. Yeah, get that lick back.
Not gonna lose here. Not to anyone. He's just about to be in the green. Tokido, he's bleeding all over the floor. Down below too, Leshar, the big opener, stays alive. 2-1. Can you believe it? Tokido had the right read, just not the correct timing. You could have had a different outcome altogether. But Leshar staying alive here could be what needs to happen for him to make and amass this comeback.
Nice jab, crushing medium punch this time. So if I can throw or stand fierce. Like the switch up, too far out. That crushing kick getting blessed by the flicker.
2-1. Aún Tokido está en ventaja.
Medium instead. Switch up here for Leshar. The slight walk back. We mentioned the defensive timings and how he's been able to space himself out. Very well done. Drive rushes in again. Knocked down, if nothing.
What a whiff punish.
Reversal jabs. Leshar not letting anything go for free right now. The bumper gets overheaded. Well, he wasn't counter hit though. It could have been worse. It's a punish and a half. Or not.
Too far out. Wasn't able to maintain it. Wasn't able to get that link. It's important tech for Tokido. That could have been death.
Enhanced Tatsu. That's the counter in as well.
¿Lo mata?
Oh my god, so
Lo mata.
too slick with it, too quick with it. Dragon Lash into the level 1 to get
Segundo
it done.
tournament point para
Again for
Tokido.
Now, can he kill here? Can he finish the job?
The drama continues. Tokido taking a big breath, big sigh of relief perhaps, or preparation for the next one. He needs as much as he can. Yes, sir. I like that. The defense against the Jinrai, the perfect parry. The first one ringing out from Leshar. What do you do now as Tokido? You're held. You're pretty much stuck here with the amount of normals Leshar is throwing out. Oh my god, what has he just made out? You're in burnout too. Level 3, he's been so clutch with these decisions. Leshar waking up with level 3 yet again. Tokido falling victim to it. What do you do now?
Shark now played perfectly. The drive impact actually is able to clip at that distance. Isn't able to get the neutral jump.
It's over.
Another drive impact, a sweat, and that's gonna be a wrap. Tokido.
Tokido, campeón del Super Premier de Japón al derrotar a Leshar 3-1. Pero eso no significa que es todo perdido para Leshar. Leshar y Tokido son los dos últimos clasificados para la Capcom Cup 11. Sí, ya sé que vi que fue un doble de Dry Impact. El primer Dry Impact lo falló Tokido creo que básicamente fue a propósito. Falló el punish del primer Dry Impact en el stun a propósito, para hacer pensar a Leshar que había dropeado el combo a propósito para que bajara la guardia y no castigara el jumping. El jumping heavy kick en confirm en Dry Impact. Todo fue parte de la táctica de Tokido y funcionó a la perfección. Todo estaba planeado por Tokido. Así que con esto, Tokido y Leshar son los dos últimos clasificados del último Super Premier de este circuito de la Capcom Cup número 11 del CPT 2024. Primer puesto para Tokido, segundo puesto Leshar, tercer puesto Machabo, cuarto puesto Gachikun, quintos puestos Mago y Gachikun. Mago y Gachikun no. Mago y Momochi. Séptimos puestos Fudo y Ryukichi. Pero básicamente todo el top 8 fue Japón. Japón only. Japón más Korea only. Un coreano contra 7 japoneses. O sea, dominación total de Japón. Y a ver si hay ceremonia de la entrega de premios. Hay corte. Sigamos. Sí, hay premiación. Con los 8 finalistas.
Back to Ward.
Oh.
Damn.
Wait, they get awards out here too in the actual.
I mean, to be fair, he netted like 2 drive impacts towards the end, so this guy's cheating, man.
Okay, all right. I like that. If you all don't know, in Street Fighter League, they have different awards that you can win, and Drive Impact is one of those. And then I guess they're doing it out here in the CPT event.
Damn, it's designed by Graph too. It's literally called the Drive Impact.
That is God.
The Drive Impact.
Does that mean like so every time the Drive Impact actually happens, does it like amplify the noise? Does it like take a part of your brain that's like, hey, I'm gonna help you? It's designed to like help you counter it specifically. Yeah. I don't know.
Looks like a jump scare. Oh, I don't know about
Ahí vamos.
You know what I'm saying? It's 10 times louder.
This is one of the cooler things to me. Like these guys are just bringing up a ton of gifts towards like the players. They're like, yeah, let me give it to these guys for a bit. Let them take a picture, and then we're gonna move on to the next.
Posiblemente también un Tokido contra Punk. También no nos olvidemos que el Punk está clasificado.
Players already have two that they bring like their own setups and whatnot. But there's actually a full-on capture card with a like a base stand monitor too for first place.
Okay.
Yo, Haitani, please don't drop that. There's a handle on
Haitani.
the top, brother. See, look, Tokido's got it.
Also, is that also handing off the prizing just to Haitani as well?
Not too sure, but man, Haitani was like,
sí, Haitani se retiró de la Capcom Cup, o sea, del competitivo. Ahora es creador de contenido. Y obviamente uno de los embajadores de Reject.
What else does he have? But this is pretty much like the award ceremony, right? I mean, as much as we get to talk about what's happening in the realm of CPTs, we've already talked about some of the events, etc. We've already hinted at what's happening in the calendars, right?
Right.
There's a lot of incentives for you to go and check out some of these events for sure. Like if you're around the area, I highly encourage it. I mean, like always try to plan responsibly, financially responsible, I should say.
Yeah, to
But,
what a debt.
I mean, if there's a way to get you guys to go to Capcom Cup, that would be phenomenal, right? I mean, it's led to so much. There's been so
pendrive.
much of a development with the meta and the way the characters are played, and also some of the storylines of some of these players, right? We've had some really big breakout performances from not only the players in Japan, but also some of the international players, right? We had talked about this in the back ourselves. We talked about individuals like Noah the Prodigy having some of the biggest and most impactful performances of his lifetime in this season of Street Fighter. Actually, he started out with Season 1 making a big splash, big wave aggressively with his Luke on ranked, and also had a pretty much target on his back throughout the entirety of Season 2, right? He's made so many players scared and redefined the meta, I feel like, from a different perspective of Burnout, right? There's like so many storylines that have been developing thus far, and it's been such a fun thing to experience and be a part of.
And speaking of being a part of, I feel like going to Japan is going to be an amazing time for you all out there. The Japanese scene is incredibly kind. All the players, whether it be like a top level player or a low
El siguiente evento, por lo que parece ser acá ya terminó. El siguiente gran evento, que es el Super Premier, no, es el Blink Respawn, es esta semana. Es este 8 de noviembre. Creo que el evento va a durar 3 días. O sea, comienza este 8 de noviembre hasta el 10 de noviembre. Un evento de 3 días. Ahí es el penúltimo evento clasificatorio. Ahí, por desgracia, solo se va a clasificar uno para la Capcom Cup, por desgracia. Y después de eso, el último evento es en diciembre, que es el Kings of the War, que creo que es el 13, no sé si el 13 o el 6 de diciembre. El Kings of the War, que ese es el último evento offline para clasificarse. Ese básicamente creo que va a ser como un LCQ, el Kings of the War. El Kings of the War va a ser como un LCQ, porque por desgracia, después de eso solo va a haber las finales de algunos World Warriors a partir de diciembre y enero. Que creo que para enero van a ser las finales del World Warrior de Japón y las finales del World Warrior de China. Después de eso, hasta febrero, que es el evento de la Capcom Cup, no va a haber más nada. Y esperemos que para cuando se anuncie la Capcom Cup 12, se diga que va a haber más eventos offline, pero obviamente sin remover el tema de los World Warrior y que regresen al sistema que había en 2018. El sistema de los puntos. Pero obviamente, sin remover los World Warrior, que dejen, o sea, que regresen el sistema de los puntos que había en 2018, en 2016, pero que no quiten los World Warriors, especialmente para regiones que tienen dificultades para viajar, como África, Oceanía, Sudamérica, Centroamérica. Hay muchas regiones, Europa del Este, del Oeste. Esas regiones tienen un tiempo muy difícil para poder viajar a eventos internacionales, a no ser que sean eventos en su mismo país, en su misma zona. Eso es lo complicado, o sea que tienen que dejar el evento de los World Warriors obviamente para gente que no se puede dar el gusto de poder viajar a eventos internacionales, y que obviamente los eventos offline den más reconsideración obviamente con el tema de los puntos, para que así obviamente la gente que viaja, que se gasta sus ahorros para poder viajar, al menos no se vayan con las manos vacías, algo como hace el Tekken, como el Tekken World Tour con el tema del sistema de puntos, que eso es algo de lo mejor que tiene Tekken y le ha salido muy bien. Casi siempre, y el tema ahora que también de que los que estén en punteros en las tablas regionales, obviamente de su región, reciben la invitación para participar en el LCQ, tal como va a pasar en este Tekken World, en este LCQ del primer Tekken World, sí, Tekken World Championship, que va a ser en 2025. Bueno, o si no, creo que es en este año, pero los que han llegado al primer puesto a nivel regional son automáticamente invitados a participar en el LCQ. Aquí deberían haber hecho, creo que algo similar, regresar al sistema de puntos, pero no remover los World Warrior, y hacer algo como una tabla de nivel regional, que el que tenga más puntos a nivel regional en su país, en su región, es invitado a participar en el LCQ. automáticamente con todos los gastos pagados para ir ahí. Eso me gustaría que hicieran acá cuando sea la Capcom Cup 12. Pero en fin, con esto hecho, hemos llegado a la conclusión del día de hoy de la cobertura en Restream, obviamente, del Super Premier de Japan. Congratulations a Tokido y a Leshar por clasificarse. Ahora solo nos quedan 2 eventos más de clasificación, que son Blink Respawn, a partir de este 8 de noviembre en Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, y Kings of the War, que va a ser en el Reino Unido, que creo que va a ser a partir del 7, creo que 7 de diciembre. 7 y 8, creo que es un evento de 2 días, pero ya lo revisaré en breve más tarde. Pero en fin, gente, gracias a todos por haber pasado por el directo de hoy, tanto a los de YouTube como de Twitch, se agradece muchísimo. A los de Twitch ayuda mucho dar un follow, un buen follow para estar atento a los siguientes directos, y también en YouTube dar un buen like, compartirlo en las redes sociales y también suscribirse al canal para más. Así que nos veríamos ahora mañana martes, donde regresaríamos otra vez con más Multistream y estaríamos ahora con el inicio de una nueva serie en el canal, que es nada menos que el Survival Horror de PS2 Koufia, que lo empezaremos a partir de mañana y será en Multistream tanto en Twitch como en YouTube. Pero en fin, gente, gracias a todos por haber pasado por el directo de hoy de la cobertura del Super Premier de Japón, y nos vemos mañana martes con más. Un saludo a todos y buenas noches.